Yo, what is up, everybody? How's everyone doing? Welcome to Philly Talk with MK and another edition of Sports Chat. I'm here with my co-host, Tyler. Say what's up, dude.
I am the man who is eating peanut butter and jelly and Crustables right now.
Ew, I hate peanut butter and jelly.
Well, you're just not human.
Well, you're not human.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh. And
Whoa.
we got someone else, but he's not exactly... I mean, he's backstage, but he's actually not in the frame. So I'm going to wait till he gets into the frame to bring him in. You want to guess who it is?
Is it my bestest friend in the whole wide world uncensored?
No.
I give up.
Okay, we'll wait and see. So there's actually breaking news that the San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers are out there two corners, Asante Samuel Jr. and Michael David. That is huge for this game, don't you think?
It is really huge. Well, I will explain why I'm not eating, I swear.
Yeah. So the man is here. What is up, Papa Shoro?
Oh, what up?
Oh, it's the hot dog lap dancer guy.
Oh, wait, lap dancer. Is that what I'm adding on my Tinder bio now?
Yes.
Okay.
You kind of have to now at this point.
Yo, if there are any women in the chat, who am I fucking kidding? There are no women here.
True. Well,
So-
no, there's Key.
Yeah, but Key's not here right now. So
Yeah.
It's who now? Who? What? Huh? What? Who? What?
there's a girl who Key in the building. She does sports content as well. So Papa Shoro, we were just talking about how the Chargers are out their two corners. They're out Michael David and Asante Samuel Jr. for Sunday.
And while I would be excited for that, we had that with the Niners and Tampa Bay.
Yeah, but
So it
that
doesn't
is
change the game plan. Run the ball down their throat. Pause.
That is true. And guys, I'm gonna post the link in a little bit. Well, there's other people are gonna come on here as well. So the big thing we gotta do this game is what? Run the ball. Are we gonna run the ball like we did last week or no?
Oh, my God, I hope so.
I honestly doubt it.
You doubt it?
I hope so. I mean, you saw the change from Fletcher Cox, how he was pissed. How he was like, I'm not designed to... I don't want to... Or what's his face? He's like, my job ain't to defend the screen. And then this week in the presser, he was like, oh, Cannon's game plan was awesome. It was amazing. So
Yeah.
it went to show that they liked the game plan Sunday. So if you go back, you immediately, A, lose the locker room, and B, your head's being called for again.
Right. I mean, you did so well on the run last week. 246 yards on the ground. And are you going to follow up with that? I don't...
Well, it's definitely going to be a challenge. Like, with how inconsistent the offense has been, like, obviously there's going to be a lot of questions put into call, especially with the play calling. In terms of how the play calling is honestly, last week's defensive play calling, I felt is right where it needed to be. The aggressiveness from our defense there definitely showed with how they were calling it. I like that they incorporated man. I like that they were actually blitzing now.
Yeah, and
Instead of trying to stay so passive all the time.
it's only going to get better because you've got Harris coming back.
Exactly.
And you've added Kerry Vincent. Who will he play? Probably not, but you've added more defensive. And again, one of your main starters / best players is coming back. Same with offense. Rager's back. Driscoll.
I don't know if I'd say Rager back being like major.
Well, if they get him going with the jet sweeps again, then yeah.
Well, if they do that, then yeah. But he has.
If they get him going like they did against not New York. What the fuck am I on about? Detroit. Then yeah, he'll have. He won't be major, but he'll have a good day.
Yeah.
Because Detroit's run defense is better than the Chargers' run defense. Chargers have the worst or second worst run defense.
Yeah, and that's actually one thing I do want to bring up is while I am glad that we are running the ball, and I'm very happy that we're finally finding the success with it again, one thing I do want to make sure we're keeping an eye on as well is Hurts' performance, because I'm sorry, with how little he threw last week, I think he did awful. I don't think he played very well. I think that was mainly the team around him that played good despite Hurts. And so I feel like he needs to show something here. Like last week, bad showing from him, I feel. This week, he has to show something if he wants to prove that he can be the franchise guy.
Agreed. But it also was he got, which I'm not giving this as an excuse, 2 drops. Rager was out, which I don't think there was a pass to Rager. I really don't know. I think Rager was only jet sweeps.
Honestly, I'm confused why they just don't turn Rager to a running back at this point, because I feel like he does well with the ball in his hands. It's just that he's not.
Because I feel like and this
routes
sorry
and getting himself open enough. Like I feel that's a major issue. If you give him just handing off the ball, like he does stuff with it.
Yeah, and I feel like what's his face? I compared Kadarius Toney to Rager, because if you can get him in the open field, him being Rager, he can do good. So yeah, if you take those jet sweeps, you take those short little slants across the middle, get Rager in the open space. Rager also has to get open, but Hurts also does have to deliver. Leave the deep shots for Quez. Leave the deep shots for Devontae. You can take deep shots to Rager as well, but get Rager or get Quez in that slot so they can get to the middle, have the open space, and then go. If you have to do a screenplay, which I pray to God we don't, get it to Watkins.
Well, we can do screenplays, just not every other freaking down. It's like that Carolina game. Like, I swear to God, I thought I was just went back in time a couple seconds, saw the exact same play out again. Like, I was so confused what was happening.
What's up, AJ? How's it going, man? We're all doing good. Just talking to Eagles. We're not your Tampa Bay Buccaneers and won Super Bowl. We suck.
Hey. Positive vibes only, Mitchell.
Hey, it's my show.
I thought he was going to say, I'm positive. We suck.
I'm positive. HIV positive.
Oh.
Yeah. We're not going to – I don't want to sign OBJ. I don't.
Oh, does this mean we're transitioning to the next topic?
Yeah, right off the bat. Damn, I thought we were going to give it some time.
Let's just do it. What the hell?
There's have nowhere like that.
That's what she said.
Oh, I saw your tweet for the Sixers game. I was out.
I saw that. I was like, I got to carry on the tradition.
Hey, that was great. Hey, we got Coach Dante in the building.
What in the world just happened to my computer?
That's
good.
I don't know. I heard a USB disconnect.
A fit right now. What the hell?
Did your USB disconnect?
No. It did something. I don't know what it just did.
Yeah, the Sixers are looking good right now with this.
Yeah. It'll be interesting though to see this. What's it say? This 3-game stretch.
Hey, Money Mitch. May I ask you a question?
Go for it.
Boy, Ben Simmons just oh my goodness gracious. I love when he gets in the news, bro.
I know we're not about to talk about 25 right now, man. Don't do this.
It's just fun, man, watching that man just stay in the news, and he stay in the news each and every time. It's just funny how he just find a way to do it, though. How he just finds a way to do it, though. But I'm glad the Sixers are balling the way they do it, though, man. They look comfortable on their goddamn court, man. I might make a whole video up on them, man, because I really like that team, man. But Ben Simmons just find a way, dude. He just find a way to sometimes just find a way to get in the news, bro.
Yeah, we find him another $360K today.
Mm-hmm. Did he deserve it? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Every penny.
Yo, AJ, if you want to come in, I'll DM you on Twitter the link if you want to come in. But Yeah, so Dante, there was some breaking news that the Chargers are out their two corners, Asante Samuel and I forget the other one. Oh, what? I forget the other guy's name. Yeah, well, is that going to help the Eagles at all?
Not no. I'm not concerned about their. Well, I'm not concerned about their defense. I'm not concerned. I'm concerned about defense more than that damn offense that we are. I'm concerned about our defense more because they got possession wide receivers. Mike Williams. Keenan Allen is a pretty decent route runner. Jared Cook is a big tight end. Austin Eggler and Roundtree is a pretty good combination, running back time combination.
I will say,
I'm more concerned about their offense than our goddamn defense. Than that, our offense. I'm more concerned about their offense, bro. This is that's a really talented Chargers team, man. So even though they got their corners missing, they're gonna have their corners missing. And you remember San Francisco, they were beat up in the secondary. We couldn't beat them. They were beat up in the secondary, all over the secondary. Yep.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How we doing?
What's up, my boy?
Hey,
What's up, my boy B? That's my boy right there, man. That's my guy.
Yeah,
That's my guy, B.
Vic,
That's my guy.
everything's good right now. Everything's good. How do you feel about the Chargers being out their corners? Their corners not playing.
Well, hopefully they stay out. They didn't practice today. It was Asante Samuel, and I can't remember the other quarter name because he's not there that important. Very good player. I just can't remember his name for the life of me. But yeah, that if they
Michael
don't play
Davis.
that, what was his name?
Who?
Michael Davis.
Michael Davis. But it only helps us out, man. I mean, like their starters not being on the field only benefits us. But again, we'll see if their injury, goes into game day.
Yep. And you forgot you got to factor in this too, Vic. Before I let everybody else go, you remember San Francisco didn't have their corners either. They didn't basically have their whole secondary, and it still was a struggle for us. And it was a way of a struggle for us. So I mean, the being having their secondary out is a key. But San Francisco didn't have their corners, and we didn't take advantage. See, I'm scared of that damn Chargers offense more than I'm scared of that Chargers offense, bro. They got some dynamic.
Well,
Dante,
let me ask you this real quick while we're on this topic.
Go ahead.
Do you think that they might have been able to take better advantage of that if they, actually ran the ball that game instead of
you talking about San Francisco? You talking about San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yes, because I believe that's how you get things jump started by running the ball. I mean, one time this year, that was against last week. The Detroit Lions, we controlled time of possession. Every other game, we lost time of possession. That means you're not running the football. You're not keeping that opposing team offenses off the field. So if you can do that, you definitely can wear that defense down. But the problem is, what if we're running the ball, or if we're down? What if they're stopping it, or if we're down? What would Nick Sirianni do? Would he go pass again? Where he abandon the run? That's the key. You got to watch out for when they're stopping it, or when any point of time in the game when we're down, where he abandoned the run. That's something to watch out for. Don't be surprised if he abandons the run. Don't be surprised.
Hold up, Vic. Something to say.
That's the baby. She's on her walker.
Dad, put me on the mic. I got something to say.
Right, she's just running all around her little walker.
He's like, see, I'm running, so coach run the ball.
Yeah, exactly. She's over here on Sunday just running around, just wondering why Nick can't do the same.
What up, AJ? AJ, I need to see you in my front office. You said the Astros weren't going to the World Series. I need to see you, AJ. I need to see you. You said the Astros weren't going.
Who won that World Series, though?
The Braves won, but he said the Astros wasn't going to the World Series. They said the Astros wasn't going to the World Series at all.
Hey, did you hear that story about the Braves?
On how one of the best sports moves of all time. Who won the last game of the year? No one gives a shit.
You say what?
Now, did you hear about the Braves in their season? How they turned things around? What was like the leading factor?
Did I hear it? I watched it.
What was the leading factor?
Well, the shortstop was all Pat McAfee talking about when they went to Boston. They noticed that a lot of the players like playing in Boston. Not for the Green Mile, obviously the Green Monster, just the city. It's the fact that in the visitors playoffs, they have a ice cream machine. So they asked the team if it was cool if they get an ice cream machine in the clubhouse, and they agreed. And it was just like after that, it was just like they were having fun. They were loose out there. You know what I mean? Like they were playing great baseball.
Yeah, yeah. They
They
got
had, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things a lot of people do. Like teams take things too serious, especially with baseball. It's such a long season.
yeah.
After a while, being in it so long, you need something to change the mood. And just something as small as an ice cream machine that could turn things around. Guys can't wait to go into the clubhouse just to just to get some Mr. Softee. Pause.
Now, honestly, like that's one of the big few things I don't like about baseball right now is like how long the seasons are. It's just
Yeah.
And
there's
then it's
too
like
many
you're right
games I
back to
have to
it.
watch.
Yeah.
I feel if they shortened it down, that I think they might be able to bring viewers back in and definitely makes games a lot more, meaningful.
Yeah.
But when there's so many games in a season, it's
How many games are there again?
162.
100,
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, 162.
Wasn't there more?
No, it's
I don't think
162.
so.
That's why it's the highest
Honestly,
paid
there
sport.
could have been, and that's what's scary.
Yeah.
That's why it's the highest paid sport. Boy, if you have a season like Bryce Harper, boy, don't you know how much
Oh my
money
God.
you're gonna get
But here's
paid?
the thing.
I'm telling you.
Bryce Harper's first half was okay, but he really exploded after the All-Star break, man. He just went off after that All-Star break.
Yeah.
The one thing I miss about baseball, you don't see a lot, is like the camaraderie they have. Teams are real close, but not like back in the day. Like I'm a Yankees fan. Well, one of my favorite teams in baseball was the '93 Phillies team because you had Dutch Dalton, you had Lenny Dykstra, you had John Kruk. Those guys would stay in the locker room for hours after the game, just sitting back drinking beer, and all they do is just talk baseball and hang out. Like you don't really see that anymore.
I love that Yankees dynasty though. They had an awesome dynasty, boy. They had Strawberry,
It's
all
still,
those
it's still
Pettit, Clemens, Hoy, Posada, Matsui. They had a Bernie Williams loaded team, man. They had loaded teams in the 2000s there, man. Derek Jeter, he the first one that invented that jump throw, and then
yeah.
he ran in the stands and got busted open. Derek Jeter, I loved that dude. That was one of my favorite baseball players of all
He was the
time.
man on and off the field, man. Like the
Yeah.
dude was a killer. Great at bat, and he slayed the ladies, man. He got a roster on his own. Woo! Look, DJ was out there.
Man's wild, and
Scarlett Johansson. Woo!
Who else is out there? Will Chamberlain.
Yo, Will.
Oh, yeah, Will Chamberlain. Yo. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You weren't lying. You weren't lying. Boy, I read a backstory on that dude.
Yeah, he was a monster.
Yeah.
So, the main reason why Tyler wanted to go live tonight is about OBJ. And the Eagles, I have the list right here on my phone. I'll bring it up in a minute. But should the Eagles go after OBJ, what do you think?
the baby disagrees, so I disagree.
Yo, JC, I'll send you the link, bro. I'll send you the link. Hold on.
That baby went, no!
She knows. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Like, especially for Cleveland. If you see what they're trying to say, it's like, oh, they're close to restructuring. They're nowhere near close to restructuring. There's no reason for Odell to restructure because it leaves Cleveland on the hook paying him that money. If he restructures, that means he's going to take a pay cut to get released to go on another team that might not be the team he wants to go on. It doesn't favor Odell in any way. I don't see him taking the pay cut. I see them having to release him. They're going to have to pay him, and whatever team picks him up, you know what I mean. They're gonna pay nickels on the dollar. Let's be honest, pennies on the dollar, however you say it.
Yep.
They're not. That's what he's gonna want. That's what's gonna happen. Cleveland's stuck.
Yep. And personally, I don't want him here. Me and JC talked about that. I think we touched on that last night. No, I don't want him here, man. Like I said, he's gonna be a cancer in the locker room. What if this guy is not getting the ball? We already got some guys to develop anyway, and everybody's not getting involved anyway into the offense anyway. The receivers are not getting much touches. So why bring Odell here? Someone that needs touches, that's going to complain, that's going to be a cancer in the locker room. Why bring him? Why bring him here? And we got our own players to develop. See, this is the problem. We don't like to develop guys. We don't like to develop guys. We like to let guys go early. As me and Vic talked about last night. We out and the guys talked about last night. We like to let guys go early. Look at Sidney Jones over there balling. Look at Mills, Jalen
Russell
Mills in
Douglas.
New England.
Russell
I mean,
Douglas.
Rasul Douglas. We like to let guys go early, and once we let them go, they develop somewhere else. So again, I don't want Odell Beckham here. It's just gonna add more fuel to the fire. You don't want a guy coming here frustrated, and everybody's not getting touches anyway, and it's a struggle even getting them the ball. So why have that in the locker room? Why have that knowing Odell Beckham gonna run his mouth and complain? So we got our own guys to develop.
Yo, JC, how's it going, man? I haven't talked to you in a minute.
What's up, man? Yeah, I've been busy, man. I've been busy. But tonight, hey, we all gonna talk as long as we want, man. So hey, it's all good. We're gonna make up for lost times.
All right, so should I ask you for your opinion on anything now, or should I wait for tonight?
Nah, you can ask me now. I mean, about the what OBJ?
Yeah, should we sign him? And
Nah.
AJ, so you deserve
Nah.
all the praise.
Talked about that last night.
Go Bucks! Wow.
Because look, hey, we try and get away from throwing the ball 100 times a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we bring OBJ to Philly, what do you think is going to happen? Now, Nick Sirianni ain't never going to run the ball. Like, you know, what I mean? He's just going to be pass happy, keep throwing it, and that's how we lost some of these games by being pass happy team. I feel like in order for Eagles to succeed and to see what we have in these young guys is to run the ball. Don't bring OBJ in. Let him go to a team, that have a veteran quarterback, a veteran coach that could probably handle him better than Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts.
All right.
Yep.
So this right here is the order on the waiver wire. This is the order I got from Bleacher Report. So but first, Tyler, I didn't get your answer, and I didn't get Papa Soro's. So whoever wants to go next. Papa Soro? Okay.
I mean, I'm on the fence about it. I'm at this point. If we get him, cool. If we don't, cool. Because the way I could see it is, yeah, like everybody's been saying, we need to develop talent, all that. Sirianni even came out and said pretty much exactly what I did. If we get him, cool. If we don't, cool. It's like we would like to add a veteran. It'd be nice to add a veteran presence, but we're also happy with the guys that we have now.
Yep.
So it's kind of I look at it as who's going to take, if he comes here, who takes away his, or who's getting less snaps, but also with the veteran presence, is that going to leave Smith, Rager, Watkins more open and give Hurts a security blanket? Will it help make the passing offense better, or will it make it worse? Is kind of where I'm at.
Okay. And
Tyler. Yeah.
So I'm gonna start this off by saying that I pretty much agree with the notion that we should not pick him up. But that is boring fucking television. I'm going the opposite end. We're going to say, yep, Eagles need to pick him up. He needs to be in Philadelphia right now.
Yeah.
There we go, boys. Here are the reasons, right? So, one thing Papa Sora touched on is by acquiring OBJ, like, yes, it may make us a pass-happy team, but we also have a guy who can help elevate that pass-happy team.
Yeah, that's right. I make better statistics than Mel Kiper.
You're drawing away the focus from your Devontae
BRB.
from your Quez Watkins. Quez Watkins is going to have a lot more space down the field now. They're having to double team Odell or having to put all their attention on Odell because they know he can make some crazy-ass catches. And while you guys did bring up the fact that he could be a locker room cancer, like, let's keep in mind how much drama until just very recently has there been from Odell since he moved to Cleveland?
Wait, say it again?
You ain't hear nothing from him.
Exactly. When he moved to Cleveland, he was perfectly fine. The only reason he became a headache again is because he got tired of Baker completely overlooking him in the entire offense when he's supposed to be the wideout one to begin with. So while you can say Odell's being the headache there, why is Baker not getting the blame for completely overlooking his number one receiver?
So let me ask you a question real quick. Do you think that Jalen Hurts is accurate enough to bring a guy like OBJ and this team when he can't even get the ball to Devontae Smith?
So
is it
Smith,
like
he can't pretty much get
and
the ball to
and
anybody
that's
right
his
now.
guy? Devontae Smith is his guy. He knows the route and stuff like that, but he still can't get Devontae Smith the ball. So do you feel like that OBJ will be different if he come on this team or something?
Here is my counter argument. Odell had to catch passes from late stage Eli Manning.
Okay, but he was a pocket passer too.
Turnover machine Eli Manning. The guy who was barely able to get the ball out of the pocket sometimes, Eli Manning.
Okay.
So while, again, I'm definitely starting to question Hurts in recent time, but I still believe there is hope to be there. And while the arm accuracy has become more of a problem in recent weeks, a guy like Odell can make freaking Taylor Heineke look like Tom Brady.
Okay. Okay.
Like, Odell has that kind of talent. And while he is definitely a little bit more up there in age than I like the guy's still extremely talented. He showed that off many a times over the past couple seasons. You get him the ball, he'll make everything else happen for you.
Got it.
Now, I think Odell's done. When you look at him, a lot of reasons why. They say receivers don't catch balls after a certain age because they lose their legs. And if you see, the speed's not there anymore. He's not breaking away from back.
Tyler, look who's here.
Hey, what's good, AK?
What's good,
But I
AK?
think,
What's good?
AK,
But, you know,
DM you the link, correct? I'm going to DM you the link.
but I kind of feel for Odell because when he went to New York, he had just signed that contract, and then they gave up on him. They sent him over to Cleveland, where he thought things were going to change with Baker. And we've all seen it. I've said it how many times. I really think Baker Mayfield is hindering that team. They need to make a move to quarterback. He's the best that they got. But if they were fortunate enough to get Aaron Rodgers, I guarantee you that would have been a Super Bowl bound team. With that defense, that running game, come on. Again, that's something that a lot of people aren't talking about. And I don't know why, because we can talk about the failure of Jalen Hurts. We can talk about the failure of Dak Prescott. We can talk about the failure of any other quarterback. But there's a failure of quarterback going on in Cleveland right now. They're not doing anything. This team was built to win for the past 2-3 years, and they haven't. They haven't even sniffed the playoffs that much. Baker Mayfield is the biggest issue that they had, and everyone's ignoring it. They're blaming Odell, and I get that's probably why he's upset. That's why you see his dad go in the locker room. But on Odell's part, you don't need to have your dad in the locker room. You're a grown-ass man. You know what I mean? Like, your dad should be fighting your battles. Your dad should have been nowhere near that locker room. You shouldn't allow those things to happen. Just like, it was said before, you haven't heard from Odell. Keep your head down. Keep quiet. Like, people see it, eventually it'll come out. You could have been quietly, stating your facts and not been a hindrance to the team so that way you don't get disfused. But when everyone sees, like, yo, what's going on with Odell? When you look at Baker, you look at the tape, you show that he's not getting the ball. We've clearly seen him open time and time again, and Baker does not get him that ball for whatever reason. But that's because of the limitations of Baker, not because of Odell. But I think he's been wasted too long, and the game's passing him. If a team does pick him up, he would be a great maybe two guy, second receiver. He won't be the number one. I don't think he could be a number one. He'd be a great compliment to someone. Maybe if he gets released, if he goes to the Packers, that's a different story. You got a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, yeah, you can, he can revive his career, but he has to go through this situation with Cleveland first because right now that general manager Andrew Berry, he's planning down firm. He wants to make sure that Odell restructures that contract. And Odell's on the other side saying, I'm not restructuring the goddamn thing because you owe me money. Let me go and let me free. But as for the Eagles, I don't think it's right for us to get them because when you say you want a veteran player, that means you want someone that's going to help out the young guys. Show them how to be a professional. Show them how to perform on the field and off the field. Although Odell hasn't been saying anything for a while, his name's coming up in a negative light. And the way he's going about things is just something I want on my team. I wouldn't want him handling that if he was on the Eagles. So again, I don't want that distraction on this team. Whether it's right or wrong, he's a distraction, and I don't want that on this team. Plus,
Hey, Vic,
I don't think he can help us out in any way.
Hey Vic, real quick. I know you said that the game has passed Odell, but remember Randy Moss when people thought that when the game has passed him when he was with the Raiders. He went to the Patriots, and my oh my. It's amazing how a good quarterback, a veteran quarterback, a Super Bowl contending team could change a player. Like, I really think that Odell has at least a good 3-4 years of good football in him.
Hopefully, it could be like a situation with Randy Moss. If you remember Randy in Oakland, he just gave up. Like, he didn't want to play anymore. He's seen the way that team wants to. They had no choice but to trade him because they weren't getting anything out of him. And the Patriots were willing to, give something up for him because, again, the Patriots at the time really didn't depend on the draft. They were okay with giving draft picks away because they were acquiring so many draft picks. So when they got Randy Moss, it was for nothing, and it was great because he was just relaxing and keeping himself back from getting injured for the past 2-3 seasons. When he was with Tom Brady, that's when you saw that breakout performance. Yeah. They almost went undefeated.
Yeah, 18-0.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, AK? What's up, man?
AK.
What's good, man? How's it going?
What's good, AK?
Good. I'm good. We're just talking about OBJ here and how the Eagles should get him or not.
Interesting conversation.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one.
That's what I expected.
Chest. I see how it is.
Where you hiding? Let's get him. He grew up since his tenure with the New York Giants. I think
I think, look, OBJ, his attitude has changed a lot. Like, you don't hear him in the news a lot at all. But the problem is this: he needs to go to a team like the Aaron Rodgers team, like I even think that he'll be mad at Baltimore because Baltimore don't throw the ball that much. He needs to go to like the Chiefs or the Raiders or the Packers, those type of teams that literally throws the ball with good.
Hey, Tyler, check your phone.
With good quarterbacks that could actually get him the ball. Baker Mayfield. He's all right, but he's not no Aaron Rodgers or no Pat Mahomes. He needs to go to an established team that's ready to win now.
Yep. He's only gonna take away from what we already trying to do for these young guys, man. But again, if he's not getting the ball, just like he's not in Cleveland, he's not factor. What you think is gonna happen here? It's not. I'm like JC, man. He just need to go to a contending team that's ready to win now, and just not this team. This team ain't. We're not contenders. We're nothing more but a playoff winning team. Well, playoff team or a wild card team.
A wild card team. A wild card team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how I'm gonna say it. Wild card team, but we're not championship contenders. Odell Beckham is gonna be ready to win now, and I don't want the chaos in the locker room, man. When this guy not getting the ball, and I want to develop all young players. I'm tired of seeing everybody walk and be successful somewhere else. I just want to develop all players, man, and see what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, man. Like, let him go to some place like Oakland,
Yeah.
somewhere where they need someone.
Perfect spot for him.
But that's the thing. There aren't many teams that make sense for him.
That'll give Derek Carr a true number one. It'll give Renfro some help, and offensively and just position-wise, it works for him, man. I understand there's mixed emotions. Some people want him here, some people don't. But with everything that we have going on here in our organization and where we're headed, it's just not the direction we should be going right now. That's all. It's nothing towards him.
I think if Odell's smart, he would allow himself to go to Miami. That's a team that needs a receiver, even though they're not a great team. But for him, you got to look at it this way. You're going to be in Florida. You're not getting taxed. You're in Miami. Who doesn't want to be in Miami?
The worst spot for him to be is in Miami, man.
But just for the remainder of this season, you play it out in Miami. Again, if I was him, I'd try to make a trade, maybe even to the Saints.
Hello?
We're all good there?
Yeah, I'm good. I know I'm good.
We're good.
Heck?
You're not good.
I'll just feed her. She gets bad when you take a ball with me.
Huh?
I'm sorry,
Yeah, I'm
but
just
they're
saying,
just straight up not having a good time.
I'm just saying, but would he go to a 1-7 team that's not even close to attending right now? I understand, like
Well,
if he
here's another
wants
thing
to
I want to
go,
bring up is
the
Odell would be
move.
like the number one
Mhm.
wideout for the rest of the season,
Well,
but
it's not
Will
positive.
Fuller's
Yeah.
going to come
Possibility,
back. And do
man.
you think they wouldn't try to make Will Fuller the number one again over Odell?
Will Fuller get hurt too much.
Well, he gets hurt too much. His hamstrings gets too tight.
I mean, that's
too
another
much,
thing. That's another
Will
downside. For
Fuller
Odell.
is
Like past
so
full
trash.
season, he's been getting injured a decent bit, and like season-ending injuries as well.
How did we get to
Yes.
the Texans all of a sudden? What happened here?
He's not even on the Texans. He's not even on.
We
He's on
have
Miami.
resorted to.
Oh yeah, he is
at
with Miami.
teams
How did we get
that
to
could
Miami?
possibly beat the Eagles. The Texans is high on this list. As you can tell, Brandon Cooks is a god amongst all men.
Hey,
Yeah,
I think
somebody
he's too much of a
above us
distraction. Though
wrong.
that's what it is. Like even though it might be perception, it might be wrong, but the fact that he's too much of a distraction, it limits those teams. That's why I said like Miami. If New Orleans still had Jameis Winston, maybe it would have been New Orleans. Green Bay is something because Aaron Rodgers is hungry for another receiver. That's
Yeah.
someone I could say. Maybe
Yeah.
Oakland, but with what's going on with Henry Ruggs, I don't think they're going to want a diva receiver right now. You know what I mean? Like it's
But they need
it's
a
a bad
receiver.
situation
What
for
I've
them.
been saying is that I think the
Yeah.
Raiders should pick up Deshaun. Off
Yeah,
free
I think
agency.
they might. I think they might. But when you look at it, they got that
He
young
knows
Edwards.
his space pretty
That's
well,
who my guy
and he's a great veteran
spotlight right the top
presence in
one.
the locker room. I
That's
feel
who
like
he
they
wants.
Imagine
can
the
wants
Rams
Deshaun
pick
Jackson.
up OBJ.
wait, Dante, what?
That's what Coach Spotlight wants. He wants Deshaun Jackson. He wants Deshaun Jackson.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He
of
said
course.
he's cool. He will be cool with Odell Beckham. Odell Beckham is just he don't want him in the locker room. He don't want he's too of a hothead in the locker room. But he wants Deshaun Jackson. That's who he wants. And the Rams wouldn't be bad too, man. The Rams wouldn't
I
be
like
bad.
I like the Rangers. Let them go.
That wouldn't be a
But I
bad
like
deal.
the Raiders. I like the Raiders rookie. What is it, Edwards? I think
Yeah,
he's a pretty good player.
Yeah, Brian Edwards.
Yeah.
Brian Edwards. Yeah.
You look at Hunter Renfro out there, like you can't sleep on him because if you look at the stats, he's having a good season.
Yep.
Yeah, he is.
Like their receiving core is decent. They're unknown. They're very quiet, but they're having a good year, and that's all because of Derek Carr. So I don't think it would matter if it's OBJ, if it's Deshaun Jackson, whatever receiver they get with Carr as a quarterback, they're gonna look better.
Yeah, I mean, Derek Carr is good. They're actually. Wasn't there another Raiders wide receiver that just got like another car accident or something?
Was
Oh
there?
wow, I didn't hear that. But, oh my
There
goodness.
was another one today, I think.
I don't remember seeing anything.
I'll look
I
it
remember
up.
seeing a Georgia linebacker being tried for crime.
Oh, really? I
All right,
didn't hear that.
Hey, Mitch, I'll see you later tonight, man. All right, because I gotta go get rid of my other
I
stream.
catch you, man.
All right, Jason.
All right, man.
I
Have a good
got
one.
you.
Yeah, I sent that video out earlier today of the crash site. It was bad, man. Like just the way everybody was. What got me upset is like when you see the officer on scene, he's just walking around. They're telling him that someone's in the car. He's more interested at the fact that he's meeting Henry Ruggs. It wasn't a good look on all parts. Henry Ruggs is out of it. I don't know who that woman was next to him, screaming at him, like telling him everything's okay, like he's unconscious when he's clearly talking to her. You can tell like they were drunk.
Well,
was a bad
the thing
thing
I
all
wanted
around.
to bring up in that situation is that I do believe because I was watching that video, I think that they might have been talking about the person in the car when referring to him because they were obviously intoxicated, like could have mistaken at that instead of it being a woman, it could have been a him, or maybe they confused the dog as a him because they saw the hair. I don't know, but because you can clearly see he's not unconscious, so I really doubt they were talking about Ruggs in that situation.
That's why I was like, she must have been so drunk. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. Like, she wants everyone to tend to him. And there's a couple of guys you can hear. There's someone in the car, and the officer just keeps on saying about Henry Ruggs. At no point, did they care. From what I heard, there was only 2 bystanders that even tried to help. One got, pretty injured. He was burned. The other one had smoke inhalation, couldn't do anything. But that's a sad situation all around. Like, if there's an accident, I know you're not supposed to, give your life if you shouldn't, whatever the case is. But if you see someone that needs help, at least try. Don't pick up a phone and start recording. That was the craziest part.
That's what
there's just people standing around just recording.
That's what pisses me. I see it all the time in school with the kids or whatever. Or even when I was in school, there was a fight going on, and everybody's like, "Oh, let me put this on like Snapchat and all that shit." Like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've done.
Worried about lights instead of saving lives.
Like if especially if it's like, and I've even seen this before, especially when it's like, oh, it's an active assailant shooter. They'll post it on Snapchat and be like, oh, you know, blah 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 blah. It's like, bro, shut up. Literally, just shut. This is gonna sound awful. Those are the people. Just you know what? Just stay outside. And if the guy sees
Did it freeze on him when he was going to say something?
Yeah.
he was like,
That was hilarious. YouTube censored you.
YouTube did censor me. They knew. They were like, They're like, we are onto his answer.
They didn't censor the hot dog. Like,
Well, you know, that was the final
It's just
straw.
a giant black screen.
Yeah. And it's just there's a famous saying that I go by a lot. There's a couple of, but one of them is dumbasses should not be able to reproduce, because those are the
Braden,
dumbasses
good luck,
that
man.
reproduce like
Hey, go
Catholic
get it,
rabbits.
Braden. We believe in you.
Braden, good luck, man. I'll talk to you later. He's been a subscriber of mine for like 6 years. But yeah, can you just imagine if what team should he actually go to? You think OBJ? What would be a good fit?
I think the Packers are the best fit for him, and you know they're the ones that have the greatest need out of everyone. I said the Dolphins, but again, that's a bad situation. That's just to get him out. And for him, like I said, you're not paying much on taxes. You know, you're going to keep a lot of your money. You're going to play for the 1 year. It's a good area. You know, a lot of guys like to party down in South Beach. For him, I don't think that would be something he would want to turn down.
Yeah,
But again, there aren't a lot of places for him because of the distraction that he creates.
yeah. So this is the waiver wire order. Tyler and I were talking about this today. So Detroit's 1, Miami's 2, Houston 3, Dante. Oh, it's not even here. Okay. Jacksonville 4, Jets 5. Can you imagine if he goes to the Jets?
Honestly, to be
I like
fair,
Detroit.
I honestly could see it.
If
I
Mike
like him
White's
going to
QB,
Detroit.
then yeah.
Dan Campbell.
Oh yeah, Detroit.
Could you imagine Dan
wide
Campbell?
receiver today.
Dan Campbell's a player's coach. If he, you know, like in all seriousness, if Odell goes over there, and, you know, Dan coach, you know, has that conversation with him and shows him what it is to be a player, you know, just keep his head down. I guarantee you that would probably change his image around the league. If a coach like Dan Campbell can stand up for him, because you know he says that he coached him, he's been with him long enough to say that he's a good guy, that would change his reputation across the league.
Yeah, I can see that. Or should it go back to the Giants? I've seen Giants fans tweet that they want him back.
Yeah, they can't get him
Well, of
back.
course, Giants fans want him back. They haven't had another receiver like him since.
I mean,
Where's,
Kadarius
What do you
Toney.
mean? They got Kenny Galladay. They got Kenny Galladay.
They got
He's
John
a great
Ross.
Can you
receiver.
really compare Kenny Galladay to prime Odell, though?
Oh no, I'm just saying because that's what the Giants fans always went to this offseason. How Kenny Galladay was a great receiver. How he's going to turn things around.
I could see Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
I could see
I didn't
Atlanta,
think about
especially with
because you know they did lose Calvin Ridley. He's probably gone for the rest of this year, and who knows
with
if he's
Ridley
ever
stepping
coming
back, which I also think Ridley won't be on the Falcons after this season.
Yeah, it's one of
I don't
those
think
things
Ridley
where
will be
it's
on
a
the
really
Falcons.
good fit. Atlanta, like, what's the record right now? Aren't they like a little bit under
1
500?
and 7.
No,
Or are they 1-7? I thought they won a
Yeah.
couple
No, I think
games.
they won 2 games. That's it.
I thought they won 3.
Yeah, I thought they won 3 as well.
Let me ask you something. What about Carolina? Because we got right here Carolina's content creator right here, Raphael, my guy. How you doing?
Oh my God! Hello there, but well, I'm feeling kind of better. But Mitch,
Yeah.
since last Saturday, I was getting the flu because I was so bad that week. But I'm getting a little better right here because I'm took well vitamins and everything. But I'm just feeling feeling right better. But right now I'm doing good.
That's good. So let me ask you. Should Carolina
Dummy.
take OBJ?
Yeah, they're 3-5 by the way, Atlanta.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. But right now, it seems like if the Carolina Panthers fans like those three about Odell Beckham Jr., I don't think it's gonna be able. But I don't think the Carolina Panthers is ready to receive Odell Beckham Jr. But
You don't
Is
want
that-
him?
it says that they want it, but I don't think that they're gonna ready for the reactions.
Yeah. I mean, Carolina's 19th in a waiver wire for OBJ to claim him by Tuesday, I think. So for me, I don't. Who's their wide receivers again?
Well, they got DJ Moore.
Right.
Yeah, DJ Moore, Roby
Anderson,
Anderson.
DJ Moore.
Yeah, Roby
Yeah, they
Anderson.
got DJ
Yeah,
Moore. They
wide
got
Third one is.
Yo, Tyler, I'll be right back. I have to get my dinner. I'll be
Terrence
right
Marshall Jr.
back. No, Papa
Terrence-
Churro is not brownies.
Well, the thing you got to think about it too is no one's going to get him off the
I'm
waiver
eating,
wire.
bro. I don't care.
It's not brownies.
No one's going to get him off the waiver wire because then that means you have to pay in
Oh
his
my
original
God.
deal.
Are we getting?
The point is for Cleveland to let him go so that way they could pay for him. So if you're going to pick him off a waiver wire, that means you're responsible for that contract. If he doesn't get claimed off the wire, that means Cleveland's still responsible for the contract, and you can still get him on your team for a cheaper price. So I don't think anyone's going to claim him off the waiver wire.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be ready because we got Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, Terrace Marshall. But I think they're gonna be. If Odell Beckham Jr. is gonna be to her and the Panthers, that'll be a shock to them. But I say that I don't think the people's gonna react to him because there's like 50% of probability.
I don't know because I know what's its face. Darnold's been struggling, so I don't know.
Yeah, Darnold
If he
hasn't
makes it
been
through waiver
really
wire and
looking
decides a
good
team,
since
he's
the
gonna
beginning
want
of
a
the
team
season.
with a QB.
I don't think Odell Beckham Jr. would be the answer. If anything, what is it? DeForest Anthony or DeForest Johnson, whatever his name from Cleveland, that running back they got there, that'd be something that would help out Darnold. Yeah, DeForest. What is it? How do you say his first name?
D'Ernest.
D'Ernest. I was getting confused with DeForest Buckner, but D'Ernest
Yeah,
Johnson.
different body type.
Yeah, if he was on the Panthers, like he would give them a viable rushing attack. Which
I think
what
if
the
he was on
Panthers
any
right
team,
now.
he'd give them a viable rushing attack.
That kid looks amazing.
He does.
I still don't understand how Tennessee didn't try to get him
Mm-hmm.
right after the loss of Henry, right before the trade deadline. I would have tried.
And the thing is, though, is Kareem Hunt even back from injury yet?
No.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
No.
That's probably why then. But I was gonna say, whenever Kareem Hunt comes back, I would still keep D'Ernest Johnson over Kareem Hunt.
Oh yeah, me too. Kareem Hunt's on my fantasy teams that's sitting there in IR.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's injured. He's had trouble with law.
Yeah. Well, kind of, but well, it seems like
I would have traded him
What, Vic?
for Hunt. If any team that I would have traded him to, I would have tried to see if Atlanta would want him. They could have probably given up like a second or third round pick for him because Mike Davis is not doing anything for them.
No, that's all.
That was a big
Patterson.
Yeah. Yeah, and Tyler picked up Cordell Patterson in the fantasy league. Just rub it in, Tyler, to keep going.
Oh, yes. Let me talk about how I was the first person to discover Cordell Patterson, the god amongst all men and the absolute Giga Chad.
Can we please not talk about Cordell Patterson because
Why?
I've been seeing that touchdown because the last game between Carolina Panthers versus Atlanta Falcons, they gave me headache because don't tell me about that.
I can talk about
name.
Darius Slay if you'd like.
He's really good. But well, I just see that that last game.
I can talk about those two or three interceptions if you'd like.
Yeah, Vonnie Maddox, Sean Bradley.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I forgot that game between Carolina Panthers versus Atlanta Falcons because right now the next test is gonna be against the Patriots of New England.
Yes, that's gonna be an interesting game. I'm
That's
very curious to see how that game goes.
Because before the season begins, it was Cam Newton versus Christian McCaffrey, or maybe Sam Darnold versus Cam Newton because they are like rivals for each team. But right now, Cam Newton is free agent, so that's it's not happening. But I just hope to see Sam Darnold versus Cam Newton. But it's going to the
trash. You're gonna see the better player, which is Mac Jones.
Cam Newton if they faced off again.
Yeah, you're gonna see the better QB, which is Mac Jones.
Yeah. Yeah, but Sam Darnold is better than Daniel Jones.
Well, sounds
I don't
fair.
know.
Even
Why
though
Daniel
he's
Jones
Not
seen
after
is
that
great.
game
I
that
don't
I
know
saw
anymore,
against
man.
the Giants and
Wait.
Panthers.
even
Tyler,
he's
what?
seen ghost. Even he's seen ghost like the last season of the New
Literally,
York
since he
Jets.
said those words, he has not recovered.
Who?
He's had brief glimpses of what it was like before, but since those words, he's never been the same.
Who?
And honestly, I would still say that I would say that Daniel Jones is better than Sam Darnold as of right now. I would say that.
I think they're both good backup quarterbacks.
Oh, 100%. Daniel Jones is definitely not starter caliber, but he's better than Sam Darnold.
You know what's funny? Every time when I tweet Daniel Jones sucks, Giants fans come at me. He's better than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts didn't do this. Jalen Hurts threw 103 yards against the Detroit Lions.
Who won? Remind me again. Who won this week?
Last week they just
I don't
won
care that we're
Eagles.
3-5 and they're only 2-6. Who won? Please remind me. We're about to be 4-5 after we beat the Chargers. So please remind me.
Oh my God, they're gonna face against San Diego Chargers. It will be. Oh my God,
Yeah,
this is
the
gonna
Eagles
be
are against
interesting.
the Los Angeles
I think this is
Chargers.
going to be a repeat for me of like Dallas. Like, it's either going to be a really close game or we're going to get blown out by the Chargers. It's going to be one of two things.
Mitch,
What?
No,
your tweet.
Daniel Jones.
no.
What did you just tweet?
Daniel Jones is trash.
Just as he's talking about it, I look on Twitter
Oh
and all I
my
see is
God.
30 seconds ago. Daniel Jones.
Bitch, trash.
Oh my God. I think there's 50% they're gonna believe in your opinion, and there's another 50% that some New York Giants are gonna piss you off.
That's the whole point. I just love getting
He just likes trolling the New York Giants fans. That's what he
But-
wants. That's what he
But
does.
Mitch,
I
I agree
can
with
respect that. I can
But Mitch,
respect
I
that.
agree with you. I agree
He's
with you.
pulling the
Thank
boys
you.
for life on Giants fans.
I was gonna say I can respect a man who dedicates his life to just trolling.
Tyler and
You know,
oh
I'm
my
gonna,
God. Whenever
you know, after I put this baby down, I'm gonna put my approval on
troll
that.
each other for like an hour.
What are you doing to the baby now? What? Huh?
No, I said after I put this baby down, I'm gonna put my approval on that tweet.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm gonna give it a quick "I approve this" message.
the Vic stamp of approval.
No, it's like the Oprah stamp of approval for the books, except it's Vic.
Oh wait,
You
Vic,
just
I'm
see
playing
that
you a
green.
fantasy with
You
you.
just see that green face smiling, and you're like, you know.
Wait, what happened with my fantasy team?
I'm playing you in Yahoo right now this week.
Oh, you're about to get that butt whooped.
Yeah.
I got a squad. I have a scrappy squad.
You're good. My team's
I have
good.
a Cordero Patterson.
Tyler, you took a kicker in the first round.
I have
And
a
I'm
gun.
third
Well,
in the league. What up, bitches?
I'm just hoping my play on Daryl Waller and Travis Kelsey that works out, man. They've both been having so years.
Yeah. I mean, my tight ends are like George Kittle's back. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I should start him over Jared Cook.
No, I would start Kittle. Cook's been
Kittle's
pretty
against the
quiet this year.
Cardinals. Kittle's against the Cardinals. Jared Cook is against us.
Yeah, but you got to think about it. They only got what's his name, Samuels, and now they're going to have another passing attack in Kittle. They're going to focus on him a lot.
will they? I feel like even when he was healthy, they did not focus him a lot.
Yeah, but
They were trying to do more of a run game. They were trying to switch up their scheme, have him block more in the running game. But again, it's still not doing anything because he's still getting injured. So if that's the case, might as well run him out there and get the most out of him.
Do what works, but why would you change? Okay. That just doesn't make any sense to me. That's just
like
that's poor
we
coaching.
can't stop the defense. The tight ends. Our defense cannot stop the tight ends at all. So, yo, what's up, man? Yo,
Hey.
Chris, how's it going, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hello.
What about, so, how are your Chicago Bears doing, Sean?
Oh shoot!
No comment.
Wow. I had no idea. What you were
I ain't saying nothing after the last game. I ain't saying nothing.
I will say, I think Mac Nagy is a defensive coordinator Because all I'm saying is the entire time he was coaching, your defense was great. Offense was shit. The one game that he wasn't there because of COVID, your offense was shit. But your offense was good, but your defense was shit.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Well, they lost Mac. They lost Mac, so that hurt.
I was definitely agreed. I agree with Papa Soro right here because those Chicago Bears had a really good defense, but the offline is
All I'm saying is the stars are aligning.
yes,
Who are
it's
the Bears
really
playing
trash.
this
They
week?
need to improve it.
Who are
I
the
think
Bears
they're
playing?
gonna. If the offline is not feeling better, I think they're gonna change the Chicago Bears to Chicago Care Bears. I don't know.
Chicago Care Bears.
They'll get copyrighted and shut down immediately.
That's funny.
The Muppets of the Midway.
He's upset they're not keeping Nagy.
Oh my!
Big
Next
man.
team, the
I
Bears.
don't even see him being an offensive coordinator when he gets fired.
Oh, the Steelers are playing the Bears on Monday.
It's a Monday night game.
Yes, it is.
That's a win for the Bears, though.
I was about to say, I feel like
That's a
that could
win
go
for the
either
Bears.
way.
It depends. Can Ben Roethlisberger do anything?
Hell no, he can't even get out of bed most days.
Kind of like the whole Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, exactly. The
Slaying the
Steelers
trap.
are the
Plays
football
out here. I
equivalent of
just
the
had to say
Lakers.
that. Yeah, the Lakers lost to the Thunder last night.
To the
Yeah.
Thunder?
They lost
They
to the
lost to the
Thunder
Thunder
last
again.
night.
Wait. You said the Thunder.
Damn.
Like,
I didn't realize they played last night.
wait. Okay, as in Thunder, you mean Oklahoma City
Yep.
Thunder?
Yes, not the
Uh-huh.
actual,
Oh my-
not actual Thunder.
Oh my gosh! With all that
It is
star,
what it is.
with all that star power they got on that team, they still lose to a team like the Thunder.
Oh, yeah,
Dang.
it was. Hold on, let me see. What time was that game?
It was like one of the later ones. LeBron James is out for like a week or two with an abdominal strain.
Anthony Davis is out, which is
Geez, it's like everybody getting injured.
well. Anthony Davis is made out of glass. I'm sorry, but he is.
If they keep getting injured, why they put a wet floor slide?
If Sixers keep winning streak, my Warriors and Sixers winning streak in November 24th, watch. That'll be a
Hey,
good
let me
one.
ask you a question. If no one was there to hold them back, who do you think would have won, Howard or Davis?
What do you mean?
Oh, you mean
Oh,
the
in the
Dwight
fighting
Howard
on the
or
sideline.
Anthony
Probably.
Davis?
Yeah. Dwight
You're
Howard,
gonna
you know,
take Anthony
he
Davis?
looks clumsy. He looks clumsy, but he looks like his clumsy ass can throw a haymaker here and there.
I don't know. I feel like with just how much of glass he's made out of, I feel like one good punch by Howard and Davis is reeling.
Davis got those eyebrows to focus in on.
The one eyebrow.
He got them bushy
He
tunnel
just-
visions.
Yeah,
Catch
he
you
got
right-
the
right
one
between the
eyebrow. Yes, the unibrow.
I'm gonna put my stamp of approval on that unibrow.
Yo, Sean, let me ask you this. Should the Bears go after OBJ?
Ooh.
Nope.
Oh, you're mute.
Nope.
Nah,
Nope.
No?
Yeah.
No?
Nope.
No.
Wait. You said Anthony Davis was made out of glass. Like, listen to this. If he's made out of glass, if he's made out of glass, when somebody punch him, he gonna break. Like, listen to this.
Jordy, I DM'd you the link. Get
What are
in
we
here.
listening to? Is it did it happen yet, or
When he breaks, this is what happens.
okay?
Ah!
Damn!
My God. So-
did anyone else think Stone Cold was coming out?
Hell yeah!
Right?
So,
Did I hit
Papa
it
Shore,
right?
When is your podcast?
Hell yeah!
Wait, Papa Shore, when is your podcast starting with Jordy?
Tell us, Papa.
Give us the dudes.
Maybe Sunday.
Holy Gator. Can't wait.
I don't know, Jordy. You want to do it Sunday? Because I know the Gators are a night game, which is unfortunate. Because if they
The
weren't,
Florida Gators.
we were probably gonna do it Saturday night. But I know the Chargers. I know the Eagles Charger game's at 4:20, so probably after that.
Oh, okay.
So
You listen to the post game show, my guy?
Huh?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening right now. No.
OBJ should go to the Raiders or the Packers. I see that, and then he goes to Sunday works.
Yeah.
It would have to be
Jordy,
probably
get in
before
here.
then, but I don't know.
I want to say how my Michigan is higher than your Notre Dame right now in the ranks.
Man, I remember.
Hey, Notre Dame might be. What are they? But I seen them on different polls that they were 8th. They weren't 10th. Like on different polls, they're 8th. But I still see them steadily climbing. They might not win the national championship, but I think they might get into that playoff.
They are. I can see that. But I think Michigan's going to get in.
Michigan is having a fluke season. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But hey, they're still higher than Notre Dame.
I got to give credit where credit due. John Harbaugh, my guy, you have been in the shadows for quite some time, and you're coming to light this year. It's looking good.
No.
Okay. Jordy, get in here so we can actually have a conversation.
Leave Jordy alone.
Oh my God. He thinks that Notre. Oh my God. That comments here that says Notre Dame is better than Michigan.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I would. Don't they don't play until like 3 fucking years from now, but I would love to see that matchup this year.
This year, yeah, I think Notre Dame probably takes that.
Who's number
We
one?
need
right now?
NCAA
Who's
football.
number
one?
God damn it, DA.
Who?
Georgia.
Georgia's one? What about
Yes.
What are they?
Georgia State.
No.
What about Bama? What are they?
Bama's 3, Cincinnati's 2, Georgia's 1. Bama's still gonna win it all. Cue Georgia. Cue Dan Mullen.
Okay.
Are we talking about college football?
I don't know. Mitch brought it up.
Yeah. What did I bring up?
You know what you did.
Oh my God.
You have angered me. I've been angered.
So let's talk about the predictions for Sunday's game, Eagles and Chargers. And then uncensored left. But Sean, I want to hear this from a different fan's perspective. Who do you have winning, the Eagles or the Chargers?
Hard choice. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles on this one.
Hey, okay. Why is that?
Yeah, I never really pay attention to much Eagles football
Because he's scared for his life right now. That's why.
Yeah, he's scared. I know he thinks he's scared. He never watched.
Yeah, I don't watch that much Philadelphia games.
He knows what we want
He
to
knows
hear.
what the brand is. He knows what to say. He's reading the script right now.
He knows what the consequences are. He's seeing a madman in a hot dog costume with a gun and a sword. He knows what the consequences are.
Okay. So we gotta go with Raphael. Who do you got? The Eagles or the Chargers?
Definitely Eagles. Definitely.
Oh wow.
But
Okay.
I gotta tell you, they got to be careful about Justin from San Diego's Chargers. He's a beast. But I think Jalen Hurts with Devonta Smith and everything that the beats team right here, they gotta be careful of one particular player for the San Diego Chargers, and his name is Justin Herbert. But I think Jonathan Gann is gonna win this battle right here because over the last weekend, he really changed up his defense strategy against the Lions. But it could be a game changer because right now it's taken to a whole new level if Jonathan Gannon wins against Justin Herbert. So yeah, but I think it's gonna be Eagles win.
Here's the thing. Yo, what's up, Jordy? But here's the thing about the Eagles. Can they have the same play calling? That's my question.
Yeah, if they have the same play calling, then yes. If not, then God no.
Of course, Alexander. Of course, you have the Chargers win. Of course, you're a Cowboys fan. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because he put the stars. Yeah, because
No. You know who's gonna win this Chargers Eagles matchup? The Cowboys. Smile.
Nope. Get him out. Nope.
All I gotta say is thanks for the watch hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear.
you saw my tweet.
That's just my response every time I see a Cowboys fan in here. I'm like, don't y'all got like your own content YouTuber creators to go to?
Yeah, like Boys for
The
Life.
best one
Where
is
he
really
at?
just troll the Cowboy fan or Eagle fans.
Yeah, Boys for Life. Where are you at? Where you at? Come on,
Where
man.
are you at? Where are you at?
Oh, he'll trust me. He'll come in and it would just go off. It will be hilarious.
Like Cowboy fans, in my opinion, win or lose, like even last year when they were also just awful. I feel like they were in like Eagles and Giants and Redskin content creators more than they were in their own. Like
They've always been in other chats more.
that's
than
what I'm saying.
they've been in
It's like, don't you have? Is the
You know how boring a Cowboys like?
I was gonna say,
chat
is the Cowboys content creator department lacking? Like
No, they have Mark Holmes who has like 35K subscribers.
I know
There's,
Michael Anthony is sleeping, but that's just one guy. Surely there's more.
Yeah, Boys for
I mean,
Life.
surely there's more
Oh,
people.
it's him.
Surely they've got numbers over like 50.
Right?
Yeah, they do. But it's funny. It's just funny. So, Jordy, I wanted to ask you, OBJ, should the Eagles go after him?
Like my tweets have said earlier in the week, if we touch OBJ with a 10-foot pole, I'm gonna go hang out with the Buffalo fans down the street with the table.
I don't think he said all of that.
No, I didn't say that. I said something
Pull
close
up
to
the
that. I
tweet.
almost added that on. But
I'll say, I'm on Twitter right now. Hold on, let me scroll down real quick.
you know it, you have to have seen what I said at some point. I don't know.
I saw
said
you
something.
tweeted something, and I don't know what I was doing. I was probably either at the gym or just threatening, or not threatening, just preventing myself from just decking a student in the face.
I don't remember saying about something about decking a student.
No, that was me. No, that's me.
Oh, that was you.
That's my job.
Hey, I know a guy.
Yeah, I do too. Me.
Yeah, I know. I was talking about you. If you want to deck somebody, I know a couple people you can deck.
Unfortunately, it's frowned upon to choke slam a student.
Papsuro, don't you want to deck Danny Green?
Oh, all I'm saying is Simmons and Danny Green. Give me Bradley Beal. I'm done. I'm good. I'm done.
Florida man strikes again.
Florida man strikes again. All I'm saying is, get that. Move
Jordy,
Maxey to shooting
Jordy,
guard.
We'll
or
give you Danny Green
whatever.
for Jason Tatum right now.
No, I will show up. I will show up to Philly, and I will personally take Jason Tatum back to Boston if they try it.
You're coming with me.
No way.
Meanwhile, Jordy's like, I don't know how tall Jordy is, but Jordy's like trying to climb up on Jason Tatum like a monkey on a tree, and he's just like, "What the fuck
I'm
are
not
you doing? Get
that
off of me!"
short.
He's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get off of me!" Yeah, but Jason Tatum's pretty freaking
I think
tall.
I'm around Mitch's height.
Okay, I'm taller than Mitch.
That's no short.
Oh my god.
Mitch is like what, 5'4", 5'5"?
I'm 5'6".
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. We're all 5'6".
Ha! You
Yeah, I'm
midget.
5'6".
Wait, seriously, you're 5'6"?
Yes.
I paid you so much taller.
So did I. I thought he was like 6 foot.
Tyler, you know me in real life. How tall am I? You're like what, 6'1", Tyler? 6'1"?
I'm 6'1".
Lucky bastard.
I am average man height.
Yeah, but whenever
That's the only
Tyler
thing
and I
average
will go
you're
out
in.
public, Tyler, I don't think you Tyler.
Did I just get roasted by a man in a wiener costume?
That's right.
I'm 5'5".
No, you got roasted by a Florida man with a hot dog costume and a katana.
Florida man.
Florida man strikes again, boys.
Vic, how tall did you think I was?
I was figuring like 5'10", 5'11" in that range.
My
You're
dad
almost
is
700.
5'8". There's no way.
I'm Kevin Hart.
My dad's 5'7", actually. My mom's 5'1", and I'm 5'6".
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
The camera acts
No.
What?
I'm just doing an impression of Kevin Carter say.
Oh, I was like, what's happening here?
I'm like, wait, what's happening? But,
I mean, what's happening here? What's happening here?
Jordy,
I don't
you want to
understand.
talk about how the Lakers lost to the Thunder last night?
Yeah, I love talking about that. I was actually looking at that earlier today, and I was gonna tweet at.
He's like, well, I'm glad you
Quick
mentioned
Slide.
it.
I'm really glad.
Sit down and cry.
He's
Hey.
like, let me just open up this PDF real quick. All right. Yep.
Wow.
Don't worry, I got stuff ready. So, did you know that this was the first of LeBron James's many games he's gonna miss this year?
Yeah.
I feel like how many has he? We're on what, week 9?
In
We're on
NBA?
Game 7.
Are
Game
we?
7. Yeah.
Oh.
No, the Sixers are on. Sixers are going to play Game 10 tomorrow night against Chicago.
Yeah. I was gonna say, well, I don't know why I said week. Like each game's a different week. I don't know why I said that. Yeah.
Shoot.
I was gonna say they're on game
Football for
9. I feel like he's missed what, 4, 5?
He's missed like 3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, bruh. It's like you know that meme where it's like the grandma saying something, and it's like actually it's either a random fact out of nowhere. Or it's like, oh, I used to blah 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 blah. And then the daughter's like, okay, grandma, let's get back to the nursing home. That's the Lakers right there.
Best team in the NBA.
That's the Lakers right there. We've got LeBron. We've got like 5 all-stars. Okay, grandma, let's get you back to the bench. Or get you back to the retirement home.
Come on, take your vitamins right here.
Okay.
It's time to go to bed. It's 7 p.m.
No, when it comes to the Lakers and they're on like that, they're on like when it comes to the Lakers and they're on that life support, be like, sorry, grandma, I gotta charge my phone.
Hey, remember,
That is wrong.
Big Play Slay said the Lakers were going to be contenders for a championship. All I see is a contender for the most injured team of the year.
He also said Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts.
Retirement
That's
home?
true.
Thank
And then he
you.
repeated it.
Retirement
And then he
home?
said one is good on paper. And then he said Jones is better than Hurts again.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Who all? Lakers are 6th. Okay, and we are. Oh, look at that. We're first.
Jordy,
Wow.
you guys crushed the Heat last night. That was a big win.
Yeah, thanks for that, Jordy.
I was
thanks,
happy
thanks for,
we crushed somebody this year already.
yeah, thanks for that,
95-78.
Jordy. We Sixers Nation appreciates it.
And we did it with
Oh
no
my
Josh
God.
Richardson. That made me happy.
Hey, Mitch,
We
I
would
got
have
a question.
appreciated it though if you didn't choke against the Bulls, but
Yeah, what's up, Vic?
I saw that you put that video out earlier about Ben Simmons getting fined. What was it, 360? They fined him?
360K, yes.
Are they gonna, like, if it happens again, because what is it? They're fining him for not being at practice, not attending the game. What is the actual fine?
It's going to be for like every game he missed, it's going to be 360K. Or if he doesn't get the help from the doctors, like if he keep on turning that down, he's going to get fined.
So it's not something that escalates. 'Cause, I think it's the NFL. I forgot what they do where if you're out for a certain time and you're not there, like the fines will escalate. So it'll be 360 this time. It could be like 400 and it jumps up to 5.
well, I'm sure they'll probably add more to it, and it'll add on
but
to the severity.
Hey, that's his game day salary.
Yeah.
So each game he will get 300.
Yeah, that man ain't getting paid though.
So where does everyone think how this is going to end up? Like, are they going to trade him? Are they going to
My
reconcile?
foot up his ass.
Honestly, I was watching part of the interruption PTI with my dad earlier, and just don't even trade him. Like, just sit him down. Keep fighting him.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's the only way I'm going to get my Bradley Beal. I need my Bradley Beal.
Oh,
Nick,
Bradley.
I need it.
They were
You don't
talking
understand.
about we're trading Ben Simmons for Pascal Siakam.
You don't
No,
understand.
you don't understand how much I want them to trade him for Buddy Hield. I know no one's pretty high on him, but I want an actual threat, to shoot the ball. I think he wants to be on the West Coast. We want him on a horrible team. It makes sense all around. The Kings don't want him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say.
The Kings don't want Hield, so I don't get what's the issue.
Listen,
Okay.
you got Danny Green. You got Ben Simmons. All I'm asking is you just take those two, you ship them off to Washington, and you just give us Bradley Beal. That's all I'm
That's
asking.
not gonna happen.
All I'm at, and then you move back to
Final
where Green
answer.
was, and everything's good.
You know what's
Everything's
gonna-
fine.
you know
Everybody's
what-
happy. Everybody's singing flowers everywhere. It's good. We're great. We're all happy for once in our lives. Damn it.
Can we shout out Mike for putting Flowers Everywhere back on the charts?
Number 1 on
Because
iTunes.
yo, since he literally played that song the other night, I constantly hear people bring that song up.
Bro, constantly in my mind, I'll be talking about like the Eagles. I'll just be like, and in my mind, I'm going flowers everywhere.
For me, it's so bugged out because, like, as a kid, I heard the song from the '80s. You know? So as a kid, you kind
and
of
you
heard the
remember it
song.
from Bill Summer as well. But
Yeah,
it's just
and then now for it to make a comeback, like even though it's not like on a grand national scene, but it's making a comeback, and I just find it hilarious. 'Cause I'm like,
yeah.
I don't even
Now
know
when
who
I
the
hear it,
fuck
I don't
is.
think of Dumb and Dumber. I think of Philly podcast. I think of Philly Mike.
Yep. I actually
I
think of
forget
Will
it's from
Smith
Dumb and
when he
Dumber
wore the
sometimes.
sunflower
I'm just like, oh, it's
costume.
Philly Mike.
Yep.
Hey, Mitch. I'm about to go leave right now because right now I'm about to dinner. But it was nice to have a conversation with you guys. See you
Yep.
later, Mick. See you later, Papa Sora. I will hope you see you on your live stream. So, El Capitán se despide. Have a good night,
right,
gentlemen.
Good night.
Peace.
Capitán, que la pase buena.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Hey, Mitch, I'm about to head out too. I'm about to have some dinner, watch the movie with the kids for a little bit.
What movie you watching?
They're about to pick it right now. We're about to check out Disney Plus to see what's good. I'm kind of upset with Disney Plus because when I got it, I kind of figured.
Vic,
What's that?
do you want to
What's
wait?
that?
Because Big
Go on.
Play Slay is here. You want to talk about
Oh,
Kids, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my
Daddy's
God.
got to work.
oh, I just want to know what's up with your Lakers, my guy.
Hey, I'm gonna be heading out here as well, guys. It was a pleasure to talk.
I would just like to say cocaine's one hell of a drug.
Damn right, man. Damn
What are
right.
you doing?
Dwight Howard knows all about it.
Does anybody have the clips ready?
I wish.
What
I
hell?
will go get the clips if I have to.
I'm about to like illegally get it off of I'm about to illegally go on like one of Foothill streams and screen record it.
Yep. Anytime he comes on, that's how we have to introduce him.
Who?
Big Play Slay with that clip.
Oh,
Yeah, I swear, bro, I don't even know what the
Oh man, what happened to the Lakers, bro? Y'all lost
Dude, there was so much
team.
creaking in that voice, he didn't know what to do with himself. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about though.
Jordy?
Oh,
You got anything, Jordy?
Yeah. Hey, how are your Lakers doing? Aren't they in like a 3-game slump right now?
Mitch, you're ending it? Are you ending it?
No.
Oh, I
And
thought
since
you.
No, I'm just.
Are
I'm
you
just
avoiding the
heading
question?
that?
Answer the
We're
question.
probably going to end in like 45 minutes.
Answer the question.
Good kind of go. But, Slay, I actually want to ask you.
Now.
Should the Eagles go after OBJ?
All right.
And BRC, I'll ask you after he's done.
Bro. Man, that's a tough question. Like, I honestly, man, I don't even know if I
Warriors
trust.
winning the championship? Possibility. That's a possibility there.
I think if they get Clay back, they might.
Yep. But
Yeah.
Big Play Slay. Yes or no? OBJ.
I would say, bro, why you eating food like that, bro? You get me confused and shit. Like,
Bro, he's just trying to eat his food, Sly. Leave him alone.
Why are you avoiding both of the questions?
Bro, I
Answer the
can't
question.
concentrate when you eat
Now.
like a termite or something.
Yo, don't go after him for
He
eating
has
food.
a knife.
Hold on, don't go after him for eating food.
snap.
Answer the
So,
question.
we're all friends here.
Wait.
I would say
You have a
yes
package
and no. Yes and no, if that's a thing.
Yes and no.
Yes.
I'm glad you heard that
For
too, Sora.
for
So, are you
one,
saying
I
yes
would
or
say
no, saying that the Lakers are good.
no.
I'm so glad that
for
Jordan and I have the
yes,
same brain cell.
I say for yes because I don't really feel like the coaches like have like a like
Hold on, let me
like I
lean all
saw
the way off
Sirianni
camera
this
so I don't
morning.
offend Slay real quick.
Can you let me finish, Papa Zora?
No, deal.
But
So what did Nick Sirianni say?
oh, what he was saying? What was he saying? He was saying something about the
Did he say
receivers.
that
Like
the Lakers suck? Because
He
no,
won
said-
he was talking about the
You
receivers.
wouldn't be wrong.
He
No,
said
don't
he
even
would
say
not mind
anything,
adding
Papa Zora.
Odell.
Don't say anything. Don't
Do you want
say
to talk about the Lakers?
I'm literally trying to tell you what the quote was. I'm helping you out, you dumbass. He said, he being Nick Sirianni, said he would not mind the addition of Odell Beckham Jr., but he's also happy with the receivers they have now. He also said the Lakers are an overrated piece of shit.
No, he did not say that. That's
Here's
cap.
So this came out earlier today. If we were to grab OBJ, it would only be a 1 year because they're knocking the last 2 off his deal.
Well, yeah,
But
obviously.
for yes, I only say that because I feel like if I'm being honest, like I really don't trust the receivers to like a full honestly, like if I was to say these receivers, if I was to go as far to say these receivers are going to be legitimate, I would agree, but I just don't trust them right now because they're really really young. But if I were to say no, I would say no only because of his contract, the whole issues with his like his mindset and whatnot, and like
Yeah, Alex, CBS is
first of all,
stupid.
it's not a trade. Can someone please? It's not a trade.
Yeah, if CBS said trade, they're stupid. Don't listen to them. To quote, never mind. I don't
sure
care.
they said
To
that.
quote Donald Trump, he's a liar,
No, Force for life,
stupid,
if you're in
idiot.
the Cowboys go for him.
Because
If
those
you're
that
in
have
the
met the media.
All right, BOSG, yes or no on OBJ?
I mean, for me, I wouldn't mind Odell Beckham Jr. because, one, our receiving core is very young with Devontae Smith, Jalen Rager, and Quez Watkins. And our receiving core is very young, especially the backups, too. Greg Ward Jr., J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, as well as John Hightower. We don't have older receivers anymore.
Nope.
We don't have Deshaun Jackson. We don't have Alshon Jeffrey. We don't have the veteran type of receivers, which is why I could want Odell Beckham Jr. to come here. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind it on the no side because I feel like people might come at me for this, but this is kind of, again, another rebuilding year for the Eagles, unless if they can get something together like Nick Sirianni did last week in terms of the run game. But the run game has nothing to do with the wide receivers. But Jalen Hurts has got to spread the ball more. And mainly if you want a good target, if you're not going to get the ball to Devontae Smith enough, get the ball to Odell Beckham Jr. But again, this could be a rebuilding year for the Eagles, and I could see the Eagles kind of going for him, but at the same time, they might not go for him.
I will say, if, and Alex, Cowboy fan, listen, keyword if the Eagles get OBJ, I do feel like that will add more, or teams will want to cover him more, leaving Smith, Watkins, Rager, guys like that.
Isn't that what Tyler said?
Open. Well, that's what I said originally, and then Tyler ripped me off.
Oh my God, I'm gonna call
No. I disagree with Papa Sora. I feel like Tyler said that. I feel like Tyler said that first before you.
You weren't even here.
I just know, like, no.
Yeah. Okay, Papa Sora, we're all friends here. We're all
Are
friends.
we?
Bro, you got wait.
Are we?
Bro.
You don't need that.
You don't gotta pull out the knife. You don't gotta pull out the knife.
You're
We
right.
cool,
I won't
we
pull up
cool,
the
we
knife.
cool.
Give me a second.
Oh, he's going to get what I think he's going to get.
Man, why you got a knife with you? Like, on camera?
No.
Yo,
Bro,
I got
I
one.
stay-
What's the next thing you're going to grab? A sword?
What are you talking about?
No, the board. He's gonna bring the
Oh.
whiteboard.
Oh, the board.
You asked.
I did.
I
It's
didn't
my
think he was
show.
going for the board. I
I
thought
did.
he was going for
Attaboy,
something
Mitch.
else.
Attaboy.
Yo, what up, though, Vic? What's good, though?
Vic
Oh,
left.
snap.
What's good,
Vic
Vic?
left.
He went to go watch a movie.
He went to go watch a movie.
Yeah, Slay.
I knew he was grabbing the sword. I knew it.
Whoa, wait, BLSG, did you just join, by the way?
He was here
Yeah,
for
I
like
joined a
good
few
5
minutes ago.
For like a good 5-10 minutes, yeah.
Claire, are you good?
Slay.
No, I'm
I knew-
asking, did he just join? Because I just
Yeah,
like,
I did. I joined like 5 minutes ago.
Like when I joined, I saw him pop up on the screen, so I was
Slayer,
kind
you
of.
You on drugs?
I was asking a question, but like,
Would you get into AK Skittles?
Have you been doing the bad
Do you
juju?
want to talk about how your Lakers lost to the OKC Thunder?
We already did. For the second time.
I didn't say a word, Mitch. I didn't say a word.
Well,
Next,
first
keep
The
avoiding the
Lakers
question.
are choking.
Well, you avoided the question too.
Yo, what are you talking about? That's why Ben Simmons got fined again. I'm like, what?
What does that have to
I
do with
don't
anything with the
care
Lakers?
about Ben
What does
Simmons.
that have to do with the Lakers? Sixers fans are already out on Ben Simmons. What do they care?
Bro, because if he's gonna talk trash, I'm gonna just talk trash back.
How was
Yeah,
that
hey-
trash?
Hey, can you guys send Ben Simmons to LA because that would be the greatest thing ever?
Well, the Lakers are playing the
Ben Simmons to
Trailblazers
the
tomorrow.
Lakers.
Lakers are playing the Trailblazers tomorrow.
Honestly, bro, we
Bro,
don't
y'all
even.
losing to Dame Lillard when he's
If
shooting
we
bad.
if we get Ben Simmons, like I'm just saying, if we get Ben Simmons, and I'm just throwing this out there, do not get mad at me when I say this. If we get him, LeBron and Ben Simmons together with AD, that I don't know how.
No, you are giving us one of those two players, bro.
I swear to God. Because
That's not
you're
gonna
gonna
work.
have to stop the passing. The way the passing.
You're either.
Passing, you win by
What do you
shooting.
mean? You're listen.
No,
in a
I
Ben
don't.
Simmons
No,
trade,
I don't
in a
think
Ben
y'all
Simmons
understand what I
trade,
was saying.
you're either giving us LeBron, AD, or Russell Westbrook. You're giving us one of those three.
I gotta stop you right there.
You're
There's no way in hell that value is that
crazy,
freaking
but
high.
I would barely give up
Just for
a
that.
half a chip.
Like, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard in my freaking life.
I will barely give up a half a chip for that, folks. I swear. Like,
Wait,
I
what was
wouldn't
the
even
trade?
give him a chip.
Jordy, there's no way that would happen.
I wouldn't even give him a cent for
I've
him.
been saying for months that Simmons' value is so low that I have
so
a value
freaking
higher
low.
than he
That's
does.
the stupidest thing I ever heard in my freaking life.
But Mitch,
I've
when
got
I
a value
said
higher than Ben Simmons.
Mitch, when I said him and LeBron would make sense, I mean not make sense, but him and LeBron would work together. It's only because AD's on the floor, and when AD's on the floor, and you have two like really good like IQ passers or IQ guys on the court together with Ben Simmons and LeBron James, even though they both suck at shooting, that would be a dangerous like tandem or whatever. I don't know.
I can see it. I can see it on the defensive side.
Yeah.
That'll be on the defensive side. That's great. But on the offensive side,
Yeah, I don't know how that will
I
work
don't
on
see
the
it.
offensive side. Yeah,
offensive
don't
side, I
know.
don't see it.
Yeah.
Dude,
So I don't know.
Sixers were this close to getting James Harden for Ben Simmons, and there were like other pieces involved in that.
Yo, James
Now
Harden was
people are talking about
terrible.
trading Ben Simmons for Pascal Siakam. You know how much of a drop that is?
James Harden looks terrible.
In PSG, we're not getting LeBron or Anthony Davis. No.
Yeah, I will barely give up, but like I'll barely give up like 50 cents for him.
There's nothing. Ben Simmons' trade value is so low.
Like if you were
He's
being
over my
honest,
floor.
if you were being honest and be honest here, bros, what would you really get? What would you think the Sixers would get for him? Like players, not like chip.
Honestly,
and picks.
I wanted Buddy Hield.
You
I wanted
bugging,
Buddy
folks.
Hield.
You bugging, folks. You ain't getting him.
I know we're not. I wanted before Colin Sexton and Kevin Love. And obviously now Colin Sexton is a restricted free agent. So we're not even going to get that. So the one trade I would love to see is Ben Simmons for Jason Tatum. But that's never going to happen. But
I will go club your GM and then club my GM. Not happening.
I hope it happens, bro. Like, oh,
Dang.
fuck,
That's cool.
If that happens, then I can't wait to see the Lakers fall apart. Either
Yo, Papa Sora, what are you doing, bro? Where are you at?
He gone. Give him time. He gone. Don't
He'll
go
be
after
back.
him while he ain't here.
He'll be back.
Man, dead or something?
Sean, you're a Bulls fan, correct?
I'm a bandwagon. I'm both Bulls and Pistons.
Now he's back.
Someone's here? Wait, someone else is here, Mitch?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what, boy.
Sean. So he's a Chicago
Oh,
Bears
Sean.
fan. He's a great guy. He's a subscriber of mine for a little bit now. I met him through.
He's the Bears fan? He's the Bear fan?
He's a Bear fan, yeah.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
But Papa Soro, did you hear what BOSG said?
Nope.
Crazy,
I
folks.
was too busy trying the new moonshine downstairs, and let me tell you, boys,
He's
it's
calling you out.
good.
He's calling you out when he was gone. He's calling you out.
Yo, can you shoot me up, son? Up to New York?
Yo,
yeah, but Papa Soro,
you're not.
BOSG was like,
You're not getting LeBron,
we
bro.
wanted
I
Ben
would smack
Simmons
the
for
hell out of
AD
him.
or LeBron James, and I kicked him out of the cat. I kicked him
Oh
off. of
yeah, no BLSG. Stop.
Bro,
And then
what?
here he goes
Like,
again. If Ben
Yo,
Simmons would be
crazy.
traded for the Lakers for one of three players, I mean, I mentioned IT, but no, we're not
No.
getting Westbrook either.
You're saying the wrong ex-wizard. It's Bradley Beal. It's not that hard to pronounce.
Man, you really love Bradley Beal, don't you?
Who do you want, Papa Cheryl? Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard?
Y'all be meat riding Bradley
I
Beal.
think I would take Bradley Beal in that one.
I would take Beal, honestly.
He's conflicted.
You don't turn Mickey Mouse.
Uh-oh.
Yo, Papa Cheryl, as you're thinking about that, I'm going to shoot you another question. Tomorrow,
I'll probably
I'll go
say Bradley
live with
Beal because he
Robert
wasn't in a
for
horrible
Wolves game.
sequel
You wanna
movie
join?
known as Space Jam 2.
Thank you.
Yep. Papa Cheryl,
Yeah.
tomorrow, I'm going live with Robert, Philly Sports Talk Podcast for the Sixers and Bulls. You're in? All right. I'll send you a link.
Wait, when is that?
So, who do you take? Dame Lillard or
When is the Bulls game?
tomorrow night at 8, I presume. I'm going to look it up right now.
Ooh, might not be able to make that.
It's okay. I'm just checking right now. We're going to... Wait. What even? It doesn't even say what time it is on the schedule on here. Bro, this schedule's trash. I'm deleting you off my desktop.
You done making me.
I'm going to look on my phone because I trust my phone a lot.
I can pull it up for you right now. I have ESPN open.
No, you don't. That's cap.
Yes, I do.
No, you
I
don't.
always have ESPN
No,
open.
you don't.
8
I
o'clock.
can already
8
see
o'clock
through. You
tomorrow,
don't
dude.
have it
8.
on. Man,
It's
Jordan's
on 8.
playing around with that. He don't have no ESPN.
Slay, what are you talking about?
I'm just playing. I don't think you understand that. I always play around.
Hey, the Lakers do too. Don't worry.
Yeah, because we play around with the competition because there is none.
No, they play
Like,
around.
but
B.
no.
They play around.
Yeah, that's why you have a
because-
losing season.
No, they're like
Since
now
you're a game
that
over
James Harden
500.
looks like one of the worst players in the NBA. Because of the
James
whole
Harden-
James Harden looks like a terrible player because 95% of what he does.
Where did
is
James
blocking.
Harden come into this?
I'm saying, but let me explain my point. What I'm trying to say, because James Harden looks a lot worse this year. I don't know why. I'm saying now that the Nets have a problem with James Harden, it can be a lot easier for whoever comes out of the East. Whoever comes out of the West, which it could be us. Whoever comes out of the West, it could be easy because if the Nets make it out the East and James Harden is not playing well, then the Lakers have a really good shot of winning it this year.
Hey, guys, if you haven't already...
I don't think you understand one thing I said.
No, I did, but all I'm hearing is, I'm an idiot, please hit me.
Hey,
What we asked about the Lakers having a losing season. Well, James Harden has been so.
No, okay.
What does that have
The
to do with-
Lakers, okay, y'all asked me about how the Lakers are having a bad
And
season.
you brought up James Harden.
And I only said that because I was talking about like playoffs, like the playoffs and stuff, and that hasn't happened yet. But I only mentioned that but what is it called? You mentioned the whole losing records and stuff. That doesn't really matter to me right now because there is a lot of games left, and it's only so short in the NBA right now. So, come on now. We're still a really good team.
You lost to the Thunder twice, and you beat the Rockets by 10.
Yeah, and what have you done in the last couple
We're
years?
on a 5-game winning streak.
Okay.
We're first place,
What is
72.
that going to do for you in the playoffs? What is that going to do for you in the playoffs?
Again,
That 5
in the
games?
playoffs. We're talking about right now.
Okay.
What are you
but,
going to do to ultimately knock yourself out of the playoffs? Are you going to pull another Dallas Cowboys?
Come on. I'm not going to take it from the Celtics fan, but
Yo, the Lakers can't. So this is the thing. Lakers fans always sound like Dallas fans because sometimes they can be delusional, and then near the end of most seasons they'll kamikaze.
Mm-hmm.
Am I
I'm
wrong?
not being delusional when I say this. I'm only saying this because I feel like there's a lot more time left for the Lakers
Hey, guys,
to
thank
bend
you.
the
11
temperature and stuff.
likes. Thank you.
There's
There's
a lot
of
more.
time for Boston to blossom and turn into a championship contender.
Yeah, and I
Doesn't
get
mean they're
that,
going
but there's a lot of time for the Lakers. Well, not a lot of time for us to win a lot of championships.
Already half that team's
Our
got.
team is very old, but I'm saying there is a lot of season left. So it's not really mattering to me right now that we have a losing record because it's gonna really change quickly.
I have a question. You've played what, 9 games? How many games has LeBron been injured?
Resting? Is that an injury or is he just resting for himself?
Injured because he's injured.
No. He's not injured. If he plays again, that tells you he's not injured. He's resting. Why? Do you really think he's injured? He's clearly resting. He does this every year. He does it every year, Papa Story. You gotta understand.
He's got one foot in the retirement home right now.
Yeah, we are a retirement home, and I will admit that. But LeBron
Anthony Davis once again injured.
Can someone clip that?
You can't clip that because I'm not using my camera. So
I don't care. We can
still
still
know it's your
record
voice.
the sound.
We can still get your we can get your audio.
But I'll be like, that's not me.
Backyard birds.
Everybody else will be like, bullshit. We know that's you.
Yeah,
I'm
how?
glad
If you
I'm
can't
glad you
see
think we
my
know
face
somebody
to
else with
judge
the
it.
same voice as you.
LeBron is out today. Yeah, I know he's out with the abdomen injury today.
But
that
out with that
today.
he's
out with
gonna
that against
play.
OKC too?
I don't know. It's okay.
I don't think they had Anthony Davis either.
No, they had AD. He was their leading scorer and rebounder that game.
He's made of glass.
But he still plays really good, though. You can say he's made out of glass. He plays really good.
He's had so many surgeries in the last few years that his are probably all fake at this point.
Okay, PLSG. When LeBron James plays the next couple of games, do you keep saying that he's not resting? He clearly is resting.
All right.
He's
DM you the link.
said that a lot.
I'm glad an abdomen injury means he's resting. That's great logic.
I tore my ACL. I'm just resting though. Don't worry.
No. Not the ACL. If it was an ACL, I wouldn't be saying he's resting. But with the whole abdomen stuff, he's done this before. Not with the abdomen. It's like another injury. He said that he was what was
Man
it?
needs to be
He
eating
had
more
an
greens
injury.
and less of Taco Bell.
Yeah, he had an injury on his leg, but he was resting for a game, and then he played the next game. So I don't really know what to think of that.
But he's out for a week.
Yeah, a week. That's not really that bad. It is an injury though.
It's like 3 games.
That could be anywhere from 2 to 4 games.
As soon as I come on, y'all all talk about the Lakers. Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah.
Why do y'all
You're the
love
resident
talking about
Lakers
it so
fan.
much? That's
You're-
why.
you're the
See, I
resident
can see
Lakers
that's
fan.
why everyone loves to talk about Dallas. Because literally, as soon as a Dallas fan comes on here, everyone wants to talk about their team, and I hate it.
It's just funny bringing it. There is a difference between the Lakers and the Dallas fans right now. Because if it were any other Lakers fan, probably wouldn't have talked about it. But the fact that it's you, oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to light into you.
Are you kidding me, bro? Have you seen other Lakers fans? I don't even know if you
Yeah,
have.
but how many other okay, who here knows a Lakers fan besides Big Play Slay?
I know one.
Yeah, exactly. And do you treat him like we treat Big Play Slay?
No, I busted
Exactly.
But
It's because we
y'all don't
you.
know me in person though, so
It doesn't matter
y'all
though.
wouldn't know that.
We're
Y'all
always
wouldn't know
in,
if I talk
we're
about the
always
Lakers
in
like
voice
that.
chats though. That's what's hilarious.
We're always chilling with each other.
Exactly.
We may not have seen each other face to
Dude,
face, but that
I
don't mean
bust
much.
on everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bust on everybody.
I go after I mess with Mitch about Michigan. Doesn't mean I'm gonna constantly
Michigan's
head
higher,
for
though.
Michigan stuff.
Michigan's higher.
He comes after me for Josh Richardson.
I think everybody
And
does.
thanks
Let's
for
be
Seth
real.
Curry
Oh, no.
being a lethal shooter out there.
Seth Curry came from the Mavericks, not the Celtics.
Yeah.
Can you play music on
Yeah, but
stream?
still, he's playing good though. At the end of the day,
No,
and I'll respect that.
I wish we could play music on stream. So I would be playing
Is
it
it
every
going to be
single day.
called the Lakers?
That'd be
Suck?
against copyright.
Yeah, I know that, and I said I wish.
What song would you even play?
Can someone make a song that says Lakers suck?
No.
I'll definitely
And
find a way.
I'm
I'll
pretty
get
sure
back to
there
you.
is a song about that already. Mitch.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Let
I'm
me
pretty sure
contact
someone
Joe
already did that
Castro real
idea.
quick.
I'm going to be on the show
Why
with
you
him
talk?
tonight. I'll ask him.
Hey, yo, Joe, I need you to do me a solid.
I only listen to Chicago rappers, and that's it. Because everyone else sucks.
We should do a rap song on the Lakers called "The Lakers Suck."
I'm gonna talk to Joe Castro tonight because I'm gonna be
Right.
on JC Eagles talk with him.
No white Joe.
Wait, you said you only listen to rappers from Chicago?
Yeah. Not,
Eminem wasn't born in Chicago.
I listen to like mostly from what I listen to, it's a lot of rappers from Chicago, but I listen to a lot of rappers from other places too, but mostly Chicago.
So then your original statement is irrelevant then.
I said mostly Chicago, but
Yeah,
you
said
that.
you only mostly, but
Yeah,
Eminem
mostly,
and Meek
mostly.
Mill aren't from Chicago.
Eminem is from Chicago?
Eminem and Meek Mill are not from Chicago. So,
but I don't listen to Eminem.
Well, you're just fucking wrong then.
You're wrong.
If you don't even if you don't listen to Eminem, can you call
I used to listen to Eminem. I just don't listen to it anymore. I don't listen to Eminem anymore.
Does anyone listen to Kid Cudi? Anybody?
Hell no.
That sounds illegal. That's just
Kid Cudi? You never heard of him?
I only listen to two rappers, Meek Mill and Eminem.
No, Meek Mill is honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Meek Mill.
He's from the South. He listens to country.
I do listen to country. Yeah.
Psych, I'm playing. I don't listen. I like Meek Mill. He's solid.
Put on some good old Luke Combs, man.
I'm a big fan of storytellers.
Get some Luke Combs or some Blake Shelton. Get you a fine little honey.
Mitch,
that's a night right there.
Mitch,
Then
what do
go
you
down to your
listen
local bar?
What do you listen to?
Bro, that ain't the bar. That's taking the truck.
I just listen to Kid Cudi and Post Malone pretty much.
Yo, the rap taste is so bad, but I'm not even
I
gonna
don't
say
care.
anything.
It's the only ones I like.
Kid Cudi.
Listen,
Post
we all
Cudi.
we all don't make the best decisions. Yours was the Lakers. His maybe rap, Michigan and Penn State.
And yours
We all
was
make
the
that decision.
Celtics. Yours was the Celtics. Don't forget that.
No, that's a great decision.
No, it's not. You're a
Yes, it
Celtics
is.
fan. That's
Notre
terrible.
Dame.
Well, you're not from Boston.
Like, no, that's close to Boston though. I'll give Jordy that.
Yeah, he's in New York, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in New
I'm
York.
stayed
So
up-
that he's like a couple hours from Boston. So
I'll give that to him. Yeah.
I'm also a couple hours
Boston.
from Sled. So if he says anything outlandish, I can just drive down to Syracuse.
I'll
yeah,
give him
but
that because who else would there be? Knicks and Nets. So I mean,
Wait, Jordy, do you watch Notre Dame basketball or no?
Yeah, on and off. This year, I'm starting to pick back up on it.
yeah. The thing with college basketball is one, not a lot of the games are televised. Two, it's kind of once you get like close to the playoffs, or either big rivalry games or like
last year was so
SEC
good.
I
championship
watched
and all that stuff.
Villanova. and
Bro,
Michigan.
Jalen Suggs last year went off. I honestly expected him to
Dude,
do really well.
Jalen Suggs was
Yo,
like
what happened
one of
to
Gonzaga's
Cade?
best players
Like,
last year.
Cade is like, I don't know.
He's played like 2 healthy games.
And he's also
Yeah,
playing in
but he's
Detroit.
still on the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, and Cade is going to be really good in the NBA because the style that he plays, it's kind of
gonna
like
be
the mold
great in
where
the future.
NBA is going.
He had a logo shot the other night against the
probably
Sixers.
won't win Rookie of the Year.
He made a logo
But-
shot.
But the Rookie of the Year is hands down going to Jalen Green, 100%. That's my favorite player.
Where
In
did he go
this
to? The
draft. No, he went to the Rockets.
Wait,
He's so
Slay, do you know who Mac McClung is?
yes,
I
yeah.
love
I
him.
watched him. I watched him a lot in high school.
Pause.
I watched him a lot. Wow.
Like I saw a lot.
Hey,
Of
that's my line, Papa Soro. Wow.
Let's be real. It's Philly 500's line. We all just are a part of it.
Honestly, I haven't watched Philly 500. Like, I don't.
I can't pay attention in his chat. At that point, it's not. It's more trolls.
His chat
than-
goes freaking crazy, bro.
How long
Yeah.
has he been doing YouTube?
for 45 years.
I think quite a while, to be honest.
4 or
I was
5
gonna
years.
say, I know one of his earliest videos was
Yeah,
the
I
2017
was
draft.
gonna say, I think he's been doing it for quite some time.
2015, 2016, maybe. I don't know.
No, it's actually I think it was. You're right.
How
You're right.
old is he?
It was because I remember he had a couple of videos for the 2017 draft.
Mitch finna ask like, how old is he? Where's his address? Where's his?
No,
where's
I'm
his
just-
thing? Where's his
Security
address?
number.
Wow.
What's the name of his firstborn
Like,
child?
just Chill.
How tall is he? where did he originate?
Okay.
Like, as the
So
whole
are you
thing.
gonna ask the same thing about LeBron?
Now you're gonna ask where LeBron lives, where his address is, like,
Bro, just
like
watch Space
all
Jam
about
2. I'm sure you'll find it.
right?
I didn't watch that.
I'm
yet.
kidding. Don't
Where's
watch Space Jam.
I don't
2.
want to
Don't
watch
put
When
yourself
did he
through that
stop
trouble.
getting
I wouldn't wish that
injured?
upon my worst enemy.
Yeah, I would not wish that upon even my enemy. Well, yeah, no, I would not wish that upon my enemies.
You even have enemies?
Have you met me?
I know. No,
I literally have
hell
a
no.
gun next to me, bro. Of course I have enemies.
Oh, what is that? Alien or something? Alien is your enemy?
What?
What?
I'm playing.
What about an alien? Are we talking about,
I was trying to
about
make a
actual
joke,
aliens or illegal immigrants? Which one?
What are you
What's going on?
talking about, bro?
I was trying to make a joke, but it didn't click. But
I mean, I live by the cartel. Does that count?
that is actually racist.
No, it's not. I mean, it's true.
It is true.
It's true. Listen, one of my workers at one of the campuses I go to, she's British. She lives in the neighborhood next to me. This is a heavily Mexican, what's his face? Mexican populated neighborhood. And I'm not saying they're all cartel, but I am saying there are some cartel members here.
And that's legal.
I don't know about legal. All I know is I got the
wouldn't call it
justice
legal.
right next to me.
Yo, Papa Sora, you live in a weird neighborhood. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I live in a weird neighborhood, but I guarantee you they might be more scared than me than I am of them. Because they just look through my window and they see an arsenal.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Wait, what was that you pulled up earlier? That knife or something?
A
What is
box
that?
cutter?
Oh, that's a box cutter, bro.
That's
that
a
ain't
box
nothing.
That ain't even a knife. That's just a box cutter.
That's just a box cutter. I just had that next to me because that won't get me demonetized
That's what it's
or get
called.
Mitch demonetized.
What you've researched that out, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, technically, that is if you're monetized. So if you're not monetized, can I whip this bad boy out? And I mean the gun, not anything else.
You lucky you need to start YouTube, bro. You good. You seem
I would get canceled. So many people
honestly,
tell me
bro, I feel like you would do good in YouTube. I'm not even gonna lie.
So if he made a channel one day, we'd see him come out with like an AR-15. Hey, how you doing?
Hi,
And
welcome to my
they'll
channel.
In a hot dog
The
costume.
way
Hi, welcome to my channel.
the world is going right now, if you put out an AR-15 on a video, I bet you that will blow up in like a second. I swear. Like the way the world is going, I bet you that
I'd get
blows
taken
up.
down immediately.
And it goes down immediately, right? Yeah.
I would get taken down immediately. It would be 15 minutes of fame, and that's it.
No, it wouldn't even be
What
15
could have
minutes.
been?
Yeah.
What could have been after that 15-minute video?
What's gonna be funny is you say I'm gonna start. I should start a channel, and I possibly might.
You should.
But
I
also
recommended it to him.
no. There were a couple of people before. It was
there
mainly
was a couple
Mitch.
people before.
I recommended it
What?
to him.
Huh?
I want to say I take credit on telling
No, I
if you
feel
don't
like
get
Tori to
credit-
start a channel.
I feel
No,
like
I'm
either
playing.
Foothills or Mitch were one of the 1st
I'm
people.
playing. I know Mitch does.
I was the first guy to make Vic get a channel.
Exactly, and then I started.
No.
And then I said I might just pull Vic 3 and just
Philly
do
Mike
it. But
told Philly Mike told Vic to start a channel if I'm not mistaken.
everybody told Vic to start a
Everybody
channel.
told him.
He should have, yeah, and he did.
The thing is, though, I know for a fact if I start a channel, the first video, I know I'm gonna piss somebody off.
That's not a bad
AKA
thing.
me, if you mentioned it like
No,
this.
not even that. Some like little snowflake's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you said that." Blah
And
blah
I
blah
know
blah
what
blah.
you're
And I'm
talking
gonna be
about.
like, "Shut up."
Now you know
Eat
how
him.
Board for Life feels every single day.
Papa Sora, Champ won. Oh,
No,
and that's all.
absolutely. He's gonna be like, "I can't believe you said that," and then he's gonna spam like 20 clown emojis at me, and I'm gonna be like, "Dog, you ain't."
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna be like,
I
"Dog,
can't
you ain't a
believe
clown.
you
You a whole damn circus, bro. Get out of here.
He DMs me on Facebook every day of bullshit.
Get out of here with your stupid looking ass with your one studded earring, boy. Who you trying to impress? You look dumb as hell with your
Didn't he one time clip something or take a picture of something Vic said, like a comment on a video, and put it on his personal Facebook?
Yes, I said that. That was my video. That was
Bro,
my video.
Retro Bowl is so
Posted it on
fun. I
Facebook,
keep
and he
playing
sent
this
it to
game.
me.
What
Retro Bowl is so
quick
fun.
question, because I've played that game before on the mobile. Whenever I get bored, I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Retro
Yeah,
Bowl
I
is
currently
so
play that
fun.
game, Retro Bowl.
What
Retro Bowl is so
brought
fun.
the sudden popularity?
It's
'Cause I remember I
basically a
started.
version of Madden, but of made
No,
up
I know what it is.
players.
I'm saying, why
hang
was
on,
there just
BLS, hang on.
sudden why was there just a sudden
just what it is,
spurt,
though.
not spurts, but like a sudden explosion in popularity? Because I was starting to see Retro Bowl memes on Instagram, and I was like, what? I was like, why did this
Retro Bowl
last?
is so fun, bro.
It might just be the connection of like the retro art style compared to.
I
like,
guess,
a
but like that
tactical
game's
type
been
thing.
around. I remember playing that game like last year, 2 years ago, and I'm like, I just the sudden surge of popularity now. I was like,
in Papa Sora, with the way the world is going, just like Among Us, it's gonna fall off real quick.
No, it's been around. It's been popular.
It's been around for years. It didn't get that like social media.
What game?
It just didn't get that social media explosion until like which I don't see them anymore. I saw like a couple for like a week and then it was gone. But I was just like, man,
Someone tell me what game?
it's like it's Retro Bowl. It's like it
Retro Bowl.
They still got a decently active fan base. I'm around there every once in a while.
Yeah, I was like, what is with the sudden population? Just, I guess, I don't know. Like, there's just a sudden rise of popularity, and
It's such a fun game.
I mean, I agree, but I was just like, man,
But like the way what is it called? The way the game is set up, it doesn't seem like a fun game, but once you start playing it is.
Yeah, it's just a quick time killer.
And the way you kick is so hard, like how to make a field goal.
Pause.
Like you have to set, like you gotta, like listen, you guys set up the power slider, and then you gotta set up the angle to kick the football into the in between the uprights.
This man
Joel, is that actually true, or is that just what you think is
OBJ
going to
to
happen?
the Pats. I mean,
going on Google
that
for
could
that.
work. It's just Bill Belichick would set him straight.
I mean, OBJ playing with Mac Jones and Bill Belichick.
Would he though? Because I don't know. With the way with Cam Newton ended, I don't know. Not saying Bill Belichick would not be able to set him straight, but I feel like Odell would not last very long with Patriots.
Bro, get him to the Saints, bro. Trevor Siemian needs that number one.
No, he needs to go to the Raiders.
Yeah, them and the Raiders too. Yeah.
He needs to go to the Raiders for Henry Ruggs.
You want to go to the Raiders? The Raiders are going to have Vietnam
To at least
flashbacks
take
and
his
not
place.
sign him.
No, the Raiders might go for Deshaun Jackson. I can see that.
And then he gets injured the first day he gets to the facility.
Either they're going for
OBJ to the Sixers. Yeah. I don't know. We don't need more of that.
yeah. How about we see OBJ's jump shot? I'm sure it'll be better than Ben Simmons.
Bro, my jump shot's better than Ben Simmons, and I'm white.
What?
My jump shot's better than Ben Simmons, and I'm not even in the NBA.
Yo, the only basketball team I can see OBJ going to is the Lakers. That's the only team I can see.
No,
No,
that's
you
not
gotta
gonna
be
ever
30 or
happen.
older to play on the Lakers. You got to be 30 or older.
I mean, he did just turn 29 today.
He's 29. God damn.
He turned 29 today, yeah.
Oh, really? Happy birthday!
And by
Happy
the
birthday,
way,
you got fired.
And Jordy, by the way,
Yeah, I can see the Raiders either going for Deshaun Jackson or OBJ at this point to replace him.
and Deshaun Jackson gets injured the first
They're
day. he
getting
gets
one
to
of
the
those.
facility.
They should get
Deshaun's
one of
been
those
healthy
two.
so far. Don't knock the guy.
He's gonna get injured the first day he gets to the facility. What do you mean?
He's been healthy because he hasn't had to
his
play
whole
much.
time in LA.
Okay, because he hasn't played. He didn't get to play that much. He only
He
played
wasn't a
on
starter.
certain
He
plays.
was like the
Wasn't
fifth
a starter
receiver.
doesn't mean he didn't touch the field though.
Yeah, but when he was on the Eagles, he played a lot more because we didn't have receivers.
Well,
We
I mean,
got
that was when he
injured
was
a
younger,
lot
too.
more.
Let me just say this. In my opinion, I think OBJ is overrated.
He
I've been
is.
saying that for years, dude.
Joe,
Get on the train.
come on, buddy.
He always gets all the hype. He always thinks he's the greatest receiver in the world, but he's not. He's not.
One
right?
thing I will.
What
One
has he
thing
done?
I
I feel
will
like
give
he's
him-
washed
hang on,
because
hang on.
during the time of Eli Manning, he was decent, but now it's like
Yo,
OBJ's
Bill
not the same
Belichick
OBJ
plays
anymore.
baseball. Yo,
Yeah, I
Bill
think. Yeah, for OBJ, I really feel like he gets open for the Browns, but Baker Mayfield sometimes just doesn't look his way. I agree.
Tyler left. He left like about 20 minutes ago, 20, 30.
Oh, I know why you said that. I know why you said, where's Tyler in the stream?
Why?
Because he's on the thumbnail.
No, because Joe is very very like sus with like his
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He does like
So-
daddy a lot, which is just weird.
Oh, that was just funny.
See, again, that right there, that would be the comment I made that somebody's going to be in the comments like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. That's why I could never do a YouTube
Okay,
channel.
so
Like, bro, shut up.
as of right now, 9 teams have over 7.25 million in cap space to claim OBJ. The Jags, it's the Jags, us, Broncos, Seahawks, Panthers, Chargers, Steelers, Washington, Bengals.
Oh my God! Hey, look, and Papa Sora and Mitch. Look at what look what he did. Look what Joe did.
Trust me, I know he's been.
Oh my God,
Bro, for Joe's for his birthday or like Christmas or whatever, should we just like pitch together and just get like a body pillow of Tyler 1 and just ship it to him? Joe, would that make you happy, bud?
Joe, the picture of the I have a picture of just Tyler for the thumbnail. I should send him that.
Both normal and as Patrick.
Oh yeah, I gotta find the one as Patrick.
Just send him to them both.
Man, white
No, my name is not Rick.
What's wrong
Nothing,
with linking
Joe.
with Tyler? Is that what's wrong with linking with Tyler, folks?
There's nothing. That's
Ain't
just
nothing wrong with that.
That's just
I'll
your
probably never link with any of y'all here. Only if it's an Eagle game.
I'm about to say, just for that, I'm coming to New York.
No, please, none of y'all come to where I'm at. Please.
I'm in New York.
I'm coming to New York, but I'm saying,
I will
Please,
drive to
bro,
Syracuse
don't
right
come
now,
to
bro.
me.
I will
I'm gonna
drive
be
to
like, I
Syracuse
don't
right
know
now.
these people. I don't know why they're here. I'm gonna be like,
Officer, help!
I'm gonna show a video of you in a stream with us, and then go. He knows me. Don't worry.
yeah, but I'm gonna be like, that's not me. I'm gonna just be like, that's on the internet. You can't.
got your
We're gonna
face.
find Philly Foothill. We're gonna find the clip of Philly Foothill. Be like, yep, see, this is him. Same voice, same face, same everything. Yep.
No, I'm gonna be like, that's on the internet. You don't know if that's my real voice or not. It's on the internet.
Wow.
Meanwhile, he's talking to the officer, listening to the voice, and it's the same thing. It's like,
It's on the internet though, so you don't know.
okay, but you're explaining to the officer in real life that you don't know him as we're showing him the video that clearly has your face and your voice on it, and they match both the face and the voice, and you keep saying it's on the internet. And then we show them this clip of you saying it's on the internet, and then they see me explaining this, and this just became a 5-minute Inception movie.
But they can't see my face right now, so how they know that's me?
But they would hear the line of you saying that's not me. This
They
is
can
the
run the
internet," and they
voices
would
next
see
to
me
each other.
explaining this. I'm telling you, I've seen the movie Inception. I know how this works. You can't escape me, boy. I'm coming.
Just don't come to my city, please. Do not. Don't.
I don't want to go to New York, bro. If I go to New York, I am staying strapped.
You're staying strapped. Why?
Yo, I know a guy if you need something around here.
Why? Because I'm a redneck southerner going into New York. Why would I not? I'm the type of guy, and I have already said this. I am the type of guy who is going to come. Who is going to come to Great Britain with a musket on my back and both my hands full of tea bags, going, "What the fuck is up? The revolution never died."
Yo,
the
people are gonna be
intolerable
looking
acts
at you
still live
all
on.
type of confused. People are gonna be looking at you all type of confused.
And they're gonna be like, oi, what's this bloke doing here? And I'm gonna be like, I'm from the South, motherfucker.
Man, that's not even how New York people sound. You just said,
I was talking about the British.
You talking about the Brit? Where did you?
Why would I go into New York with a musket on my
because
back?
you were talking about that.
I'm going to New York. If I go to New York, I'm bringing better firepower.
What are you carrying?
What? Okay, Papa Sora, what do you do if you go to Chicago?
Oh, of course I'm bringing a gun. Are you kidding me?
That's like asking what would you do if you go to Detroit? You're bringing something with
What would you do if you go to Detroit? Well, you see, I would turn every corner and I would see a bunch of dirty needles and I'd be like,
Oh, you 100% have to stay strapped in Chicago. 100%.
Oh, absolutely. Hello? I mean, let's see, gun violence, the Bears, education system, Obama. I mean, the list
The
goes on.
Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls.
The Bulls are good.
Don't attack the Bulls.
Yeah,
like that.
bro, they got Levine, Vucevic, DeRozan, and Lonzo Ball.
I'm not saying they're bad.
Lonzo Ball's not an achievement.
I'm not saying the Bulls are bad.
It doesn't matter. Eagles Uncensored was very high on Lonzo.
Yo, Joe, if you're
Just
in
stop
here,
at
go
very
outside
high.
Here, bro. Go watch it, like it, do all that.
Yeah,
What
I
up,
even
Gio?
had the Bulls over the Sixers. I had them as like my third or fourth seed.
Of course you did.
Yo, Gio, if you want to come in, I'll DM you the link.
Or you,
But,
it's already in the chat. So no.
Is it?
Yeah, I know.
Did he? I don't ever.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks New York Knicks game turned out from a close and competitive game to now a 22-9 score in favor of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yep, that sounds like the next. Do good one game, do bad for the next 3.
Wait, hang
Yo,
on. Say that again. BLSC, say Milwaukee again. Say Milwaukee again, BLSC, because you have actually when you say
It was Milwaukee again. It's Milwaukee against the Milwaukee.
Yeah, there's sort of an accent.
You want
there with
one more
Milwaukee
time?
when BLSC said that. I don't know. It sounds like a New
Milwaukee.
York accent. We say Milwaukee. I don't want to hear that.
Is ESPN like down or something?
I'm 75% Italian, bro.
Yeah,
Yo, is ESPN like down?
I take at the legs.
I can't even go on ESPN or the app or the fantasy app.
Probably because Papa Sora hacked the system and you can't use it now.
Yeah, you know me. I hack at the system.
No, if he's gonna hack anything, he's gonna come hack you.
Look at that.
What?
No,
that
no,
doesn't
he's
even
gonna
make
he's
sense.
gonna hack. He's gonna
make
hack
sense.
Slay.
You can't
No, he's
hack
gonna hack
someone.
Slay. He's gonna get his IP. Then he's gonna have. Then he'll have.
You ever heard of
notification,
cyber? You ever
and
heard of
he's showing up.
Cyberpunk 2077? I'm hacking in.
Can you guys still believe that Facebook changed its company name to Meta?
What? That's why I only use Snapchat. That's because it's better than every app out there, probably other than what's it called? Insta or
No, Twitter's better.
hell no. Hell no, you crazy.
Instagram's better than Snapchat.
Yeah, that too.
You're crazy. Twitter is nowhere even close to Snapchat.
Snapchat sucks.
You're crazy. You tripping.
You know what sucks?
Michigan.
Notre Dame.
You say
the same way.
Jordan,
Yo,
what'd you
bitch.
say?
I said
Mitch,
we
say
put that
one more
same
thing about
thing
the
in
Lakers.
Michigan.
I don't have to. I could just remove you.
Who?
Hey.
I'm
Remember,
telling you, Mitch has all the comebacks when it comes to the Lakers, Slay. So
Remember, Harbaugh is 4-10 against Ohio State, against Notre Dame, and who's the third one? I think it's Penn State.
It's
3-pointer from Jason
Why
Wall.
was the Penn State one?
Yo,
Harbaugh can't
Papa
win
Sora,
these
why do you
rivalry
always
games.
have
That's
that
not
look
good.
on you?
Because I'm reading, I looked up at Bradley Beal because I wanted to see what was going on, see if any of the trade rumors, and apparently,
and he can do whatever the hell he wants.
apparently this WNBA player Natasha Cloud's being like, yeah, Bradley Beal needs to take, it's not right that she's taking the vaccine, and WNBA is so great, and all that. I look around my office, and this is about the attendance of the
Drake
WNBA
said
right
that he
here.
wants Canada to have a women's team.
It's just me.
Yeah, Bobby Force making a statement over here.
What's good?
Hey!
Showed his
There's Slay's face. There he
Jordy,
is.
where's your face?
All right,
Hey,
boys. Now we got the video
hey.
evidence. Now we can show this video to the
Come
officer.
on, Jordy, let's go.
Nope.
It's too late. We already saw it. We
We
already
already
saw it. I'm still playing Inception here, bro. I'm
I
5
didn't
steps
see it
ahead
yet.
of you.
Hey, the only way you're gonna see me is not today.
I'm gonna be like, officer, recognize these fingers. Recognize
Alright,
the
so-
recognize
wait,
the
wait,
wrinkles.
wait,
little
wait
things.
a second.
Jordy, I'll make a bet with you. If the
I'll-
Sixers
I'll
lose to the
listen to it.
Celtics, you got to show your face.
What do you mean if the Sixers lose to the Celtics?
Don't you
That's
mean
a
the
win
Sixers
in my
win?
book.
Sixers beat the Celtics.
If the Sixers beat the
consider
Celtics, you
I'll
show your
consider it.
face.
I will consider it.
God! That was the closest I ever got.
That's the closest that you've got.
Hey, Jordy, how about this? I'll give you a nice, crisp high five.
You're my co-host. You might
Wait, how
end
many
up-
times
you-
did the Sixers play the
You're the
Celtics? this
co-host
year?
of the Holy Gator.
Oh
You'll
my
see my
God.
face eventually. Don't worry.
8 times. I
Is
think.
it like-
Jordy?
I
how
don't
many
even
times
need
did
a
we
bet.
play you guys? How many times did the Sixers play?
Multiple
Hold
times, but I
on,
don't
Google
think we
man,
play-
activate.
I don't think we play the first time for like another month or something.
Yeah.
The first part of the series.
And
We
I'm
played.
telling you, Josh Richardson is going to be starting for you guys.
No,
The
he's
first
not.
game is December 1st.
I will make sure he doesn't.
One.
Wait,
I will
wait,
make
Papa
sure.
Soro, when is it? December 1st?
December 1st, February 15th,
Okay.
and that's
December
it.
1st on my channel.
That's two.
Me, Papa Soro,
That's it.
and
That's all we
Jordy
play. We only play the Celtics
from
twice.
Sixers and Celtics.
Wait,
Oh,
so
yo, we played
here's the thing.
Ooh.
Wait, so here's what will make it even better. If the Sixers end up winning the series 2-0, so basically if they sweep the Celtics, Jordy will show his face. If the Celtics end up sweeping the Sixers, Jordy doesn't have to show his face. If the series is tied, nothing happens.
That's a little too many words.
Oh,
That
we
was-
played the. Ooh, that's nice. We played the Knicks on my birthday. I'll take that.
When is that? We got to live stream that.
That means we'll
February
be playing
27th.
against
Okay, we got to
the
live
bull
stream
Julius
that.
Randle.
We're against the Knicks on Monday. Papa Soro and I are going to be on Nate Talk Sports for that. That should be fun.
Yeah, because Nate is a Knicks fan, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm
yeah,
on the Knicks
just like
too.
I feel bad for
just
Nate.
like he's a Giants fan.
He picked two teams in New York that haven't done anything in years.
Dude, did anyone, no one acknowledged my tweet?
Oh, you mean the one where you tweeted out at him, Balby, Benny, and
No,
somebody else?
that was last night.
No, the one that said the Giants are trash.
No, I said
Or
Daniel
Daniel
Jones
Jones
is
is trash,
trash.
sorry.
No one
I'm
You
gonna
got
go
one-
acknowledge
You
it
responded?
right now.
I thought Big Play Slay would have been like, no, he's better than Hurts.
Notice how he doesn't deny it.
You ain't saying nothing.
Oh, he's on his phone. He's getting ready to tweet. He's like, let me find this tweet real quick.
No, I'm not. I'm not tweeting anything, bro.
Texting a girl?
Nah.
Fucking loser. So, listen, I've already told you what you got to do. All right, you go to a public.
Oh, no, we're
Good at getting girl. You're good.
Good. Oh, so you got a high body count, is what you're saying. So my boy a pimp. That's what I'm hearing. My boy be pimping. Let me tell you the 10 commandments of pimping. Rule number 1, pimping ain't easy. Easy spelled E-Z. Number 2, own a pair of fuzzy dice. Number 3, always wear purple. I see you lacking on that department. Number 4, have one hoe. Just one. If you get multiple, though, that original needs to be like the lieutenant, you know? And then every other hoe like falls underneath her, right? So it goes you, the main hoe, and then all the little underlings, right? Number 5,
This is awesome.
baby powder, very important because, you know, when you need to slap somebody, you put baby powder on it, and then bam, it'll leave like a red mark. Usually when you need to like slap your hoe, you tell the hoe to put baby powder on your hand. So she'll put baby powder on you, and then you slap her. That's how pimping works. Rule number 6, and this can apply to you. Get a gold grill. Get a gold.
Oh,
Number 7, you got to drive like one of them little low riders, you know, like an El Camino, you know, bouncing up and down, you know,
I
like
did that on the bumper cars.
you know, bumping to George Lucas, like you know what I'm saying.
I don't know. You tripping?
Number 7, always stay packing. Always stay packing.
Yep.
Always stay packing. You got like that Tommy gun, you got like that revolver, you know, you go mafia style, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And
Rule
the
number
last
8,
one,
and this kind of somewhat goes with rule number 4. You gotta always have like a little flower in your pocket. You know what I'm saying?
No, Mitch is the real pimp here. Mitch be getting all the ladies.
wow.
Rule number 9.
What's 9? What's 9?
Rule number
I'm
9.
afraid for 10.
I'll give you 11.
Rule number 9:
See,
you don't
it's a-
worry about protection. You a pimp. Who cares?
And then 10.
Rule number 10: always go down swinging, man. Them cops coming, they try to rush you. You go, nah, I don't think so, bro. You be fighting. You be going to the grave with that, you know? Go down in a blaze of glory.
They're the feds for a reason.
Baby powder going everywhere, bro.
And then
Explosions,
11.
all that.
11.
There is no 11.
Really?
This is only the 10
No.
commandments.
No, I got 11.
Listen,
You
Moses
gotta
only
leave
made
the
10
Lakers-
commandments,
you gotta
so
leave
could
the
I.
Lakers fandom. You
Why
gotta
do you
leave
think
the
he's a Lakers fan?
fandom.
They got that purple. I'm telling you, my homeboy a pimp.
Damn, how could I forget about the purple? Hey, your light is purple, Papa Soro.
It's blue and orange.
It
I
looks
was gonna say
purple.
that's made look purple by the camera.
Yeah.
You know. Somebody, hey, listen. It takes a pimp
you know,
to
you
make
know.
the 10 commandments a pimping. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. You know,
Like,
you
wait,
respect. You know, us
Jordy,
fellow
how did
pimps,
your
brother, we gotta
podcast
stick
go
together.
last
You know what I'm
time
saying?
with Coach Vic? How'd that go?
Very good. I had to dip because it was like 11:45, and then the stream carried on till like 1.
Wait, are you 17 now, Jordy? By the way.
We're not gonna talk about that right now.
Just-
I'd rather not speak on that at the moment.
he's still 16.
Hey, same amount as the Celtics rings. There you go.
No.
No, it's 17.
He's only 16. Shit.
Bro, you're gonna be under us this year. We're gonna be at the top, and y'all are gonna be behind us. Like,
Thank you,
said,
RSV, for
oh,
liking
wait,
that
never mind.
tweet. Thank you.
Hey, one thing. You will never jump us in ring count. At least not in the next 5 years.
what?
I give the Lakers 1 year before they implode, the roster disappears, and you take on a decent amount of money.
And all we have to do is win a championship this year, and we're ahead of y'all. And even though if we win a championship this year, our players are gonna get old. They'll eventually start to get out of here, and that's one more championship ahead of you. That's one more championship ahead of you. So, like,
I've already got a bet going with the other Lakers fan I know, and
Who?
I am happy to set up another one.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Wait, hey, you got to put your money where your mouth is.
But y'all ain't getting out of the East though, so it is good. Y'all never getting out of the East.
You know that's funny. They said the same thing just over a decade ago.
A decade ago, and that's really cool.
The Lakers and the Celtics have the same amount of rings, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm saying.
I thought you were saying Celtics were ahead.
No, I'm saying the Lakers are going to have more after the season.
No, they're not.
After this season? Fuck out of here.
Hey, while you're at it, you may as well call back one of your old legends to coach, because that's the only way you're ever going to do anything close to winning a ring.
Bro, we have a higher chance of making it to the finals and at least winning than you ever will in the next, 2 years.
There's a reason we're not very high this year, especially since since our conference just built up even better than it was before.
And that's why I said
with the influx of teams like the Knicks. Here's the thing. The Lakers are still in a good conference with some good teams. And not only that, you're relying on old guys in your starting lineup who are inevitably going to go down at some point. And LeBron James. There's going to be some problems. And if you can't get around those problems, you're not getting close to the finals.
And that's why we're worrying about that in the future. For now, we're worrying about this year.
You better worry about them problems right now, because you need.
Yeah, and I
want to
worry
win
about
that
those
championship.
problems, but that's only going to result in problems for the future, not right now. It is kind of worrisome.
You've got to worry about keeping your whole starting lineup healthy, because almost all of them have the chance to go down for a decent amount of games.
And that's almost all of them. That's a big if. You don't know if it happens. There is a high chance. But
LeBron's already missed how many games? Russ has had how many surgeries in the last few years? And history
last
repeats
few
itself?
years. Is it going to happen this year? Who knows? No.
Probably. He's had a major surgery like the last 4 years. AD was down big time last year, especially when you needed him. He's done that a few times. He's probably going to do it again. That's just how it repeats. That's the cycle. It happens all the time.
But we have key players on our bench and in our depth.
You can have key players on your bench all you want. That doesn't mean it's going to fix everything by bringing them.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's going to help us for this year. And
we got Robert Williams on our bench. Doesn't mean he's going to fix our problems.
I will admit right now.
Oh my God! You have
hang on. I'm saying for the players that we have on our depth, it's going to help us this year for the championship because there's a lot of guys with experience and playoff experience, like Carmelo Anthony, and he's really good.
Point?
Oh, by the way, are you missing Kyle Kuzma? He's averaging a double-double right now.
No, I'm not missing him at all. Thank God he's not on this team anymore. I'm so happy he's gone. Get that all that annoying
double-double.
You guys wasted Kuzma.
Good for him. He sucks. But
he does not suck.
For what I was saying about what you just said, that every team has experience on their bench and stuff.
How about your boy Montrezl Harrell?
But because there's a lot of teams that are very young
than you are.
There's a lot of teams in this conference that are very, very young, and may make the playoffs. There's a high chance of a lot of teams making the playoffs, but we have a lot of experience, and we have a lot more experience than most of the teams in the league.
Kuzma's averaging 14 points, 9.9 boards.
Experience only gets you so far, though.
Yes, but there's players that can score on this team, and
scoring is only half the battle.
And passing, there's a lot of IQ in this game too. So
that's only half the battle. That's one side of the court.
Defense, we have that. We have IQ on a lot of players. What else do we have? We have solid.
You're a shooting team. That's what you are. You're a shooting team.
We have three top 40, top 30 players in this league. And you have Carmelo Anthony.
And Russell Westbrook, AD, and LeBron.
Yeah, you have Carmelo Anthony. He's one of the most underrated players in the NBA. And I said it to people. What?
You have Kendrick Nunn. You got Dwight Howard back.
Exactly.
And there's like
Dwight Howard sucks. His hair looks like blooming onions.
I agree. Dwight Howard does suck, but he makes a big contribution on the floor with
Dwight
rebounds.
Howard's also injured too.
Let me check that. I don't know if you're wrong.
He's like, I can't even roast you because you might be right.
Honestly, yeah.
I just have a feeling that the Lakers could honestly have one of the best benches this season.
Wait. Papa Shore, what?
Yo, November 19th, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearls coming out? Are you kidding me?
Who the hell cares?
Let's go.
All right, guys, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to be on
Mitch was like, I've had it. Pokemon crossed the line.
I'm just playing. That is
40 minutes, so I need to, get myself
in 40 minutes, Mitch. That's not right now.
The worst.
Well, yeah, but I got to do some things. So,
play Fortnite or something
No, I played earlier.
Yes,
but
you played earlier.
It was cranking them 90s, bro.
Yeah, I played this morning. Yes, but yeah, guys, thank you all for coming on. Tyler appreciates everyone as well. Even though Tyler wants the Eagles to get OBJ, I would never understand why. But yeah, guys, thank you all for coming in. Papa Shuro, BOSG, Big Play Slate, and Jordy. Even though your Notre Dame is lower than my Michigan right now. But
Mitch is old. Mitch is old. Mitch is old.
Yeah, I'm 27. Yeah.
All of y'all are old. I'm the youngest one here, and I'm happy.
I'm not old, bro. I'm only freaking 15.
No, that's still old because you're 1 year older than me, so I can say that because,
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 14. I'm not that old, but I'm not that young.
Bro, you ain't even got a permit yet, bro. How you expect
I'm only a year older than you. What do you mean?
How are you gonna pick up them fly honeys and be pimping if you can't even get your own wheels, bro?
I can't.
No shoddy wants to see a pimp riding in El Camino with their father. Are you kidding me, bro? Oh my god!
I can get 10.
I gave you the sacred rules. I gave you the sacred 10 commandments of pimping. This man ain't even legal age to pimp. This is upsetting.
I've heard some people that are very young pimp. You don't know that.
All right, in that note, we'll catch you all later.
No,
Subscribe.
we don't want to
Get
get y'all.
You can't stop the pimps.